Obviously, nothing was working this morning. How's everybody doing? Fucking how to restart the computer. No, couldn't open any pages. Fucking joke. Trying to make a coffee. Fucking mouse still ain't working. Fucking junk. Absolute fucking shit. Good times. See if that works. Christ. Getting bent, dude. Bent like a fucking pretzel, bro. Morning. How's everybody doing? On a Sunday for this shit. I mean, seriously? Support people that support you. Mm-hmm. What's up, Salty? This fucking mouse, bro. I'm losing my patience with the fucking mouse. Holy shit. I hate the fucking mouse. Oh. What's up, John? Oh. What's up, bro? Nothing was working. I restarted the computer, and then the mouse was like, fuck you. I invite everybody. There's no list. Who shows up, shows up. I didn't send any invites out. I didn't send any links out. What's up, Mr. Gregory? I didn't even put a link in the community page yet. I'm trying to get caught up with the comments. I'm caught up with the comments now, and I can put a link in the community page. Oh my god. Oh, why that on community page? Where the fuck's the community page? Good night, Irene. Community. They don't even call it a community page. They call it now. They got rid of they call a community page, and now they confused the shit out of me. And they said they call it posts now. They don't even they got rid of the community word altogether. So whatever. I don't care. What's up, quick? I gotta get my coffee. I'll be right back. Ugh. Yeah. Oh my god. All right, that's plastic. Oh God, fucking hair. Oh my God, oh my God. Oh my God, I can't. What the fuck is happening? Oh, I need a bong hit. Fucking cats in fucking heat again. Jesus Christ, that thing doesn't stop fucking. Christ. Go get fucked. Fucking cat. Cat walks around. Ow! 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 Christ. Oh, where's Moto? I got a freaking text from Moto. Poor Moto's not in. Poor, I got an extra ice cube. Hi, Jade. What's up, sweetie? What's up, baby? Everybody okay? The door's open. Everyone happy? Oh, shit. I need a minute. Oh my God. I just can't function this morning. Tonight's the first NASCAR race qualifying. Chase Elliott, okay. Tonight at 8. My friend Dawn keeps me in the loop with the NASCAR. I want to play a song. So, I don't know. Does anybody want to come up? I'll put the link out. The link's in the community page. I really don't care. I'm putting the link in the fucking chat. How's everyone? Not having a good morning, but I'll make it. I'll make it, man. Bluetooth. Come on, bro. Just work. Just asking so much. Right. Make sure the noise reduction's off. Aye.
Driven by the snow.
I'm dirty. Don't you know? And I'm still willing. Oh, why is someone blowing up my phone?
See my pretty Alice and
Good night. Alice. That's Alice.
And I've been from Tucson to Conquer.
Everything's torn apart. And every kind of rig that's ever been made. None of that goes couldn't get away. Oh, my bad. Hi, John. Oh, hi, Lolly. I'm sorry. I don't know who I'm talking to. Hi, Lolly.
Good morning, Sick.
Good morning, sweetheart. How are you?
I'm all right. How are you this morning?
A little crazy. A little crazy. Got
You
up at
hadn't
like
had enough coffee
9:20. I was
yet.
like, oh my God, it's 9:20. I'm like throwing the sheets off me. I'm running around. I'm like letting the dogs out. I'm like grabbing coffee, trying to wipe the sand out of my eyes. I'm like, it's 9:20. I got 10 minutes.
You need more
The
coffee.
I got get coffee, and then
Like,
I'm like, there's no, and then the computer wouldn't work. I'm going to StreamYard. The StreamYard wouldn't open any pages. I'm like,
dude,
StreamYard
oh
said
my,
F me. I was like, okay,
Hey, Gray.
hello, good morning,
all right.
dude. My electric went out. I got up this morning, all my clocks are flickering.
All
so
your
my
clocks are
electric-
set for 0.
so yeah, like countdown. No, so the electric went out through the night, I guess, and I had to read my damn laptop again. This is aggravating. Like trying to
Yeah.
reset your settings, and I don't even
Yeah,
know what settings I had set. You know what I mean?
like everything's wiped out. It's like you got to go through everything again.
I went to
Oh.
StreamYard to try to make sure my picture was right. All that settings was right. My camera worked. My mic worked. Everything was reset to 0, back to normal. Laptop. It's aggravating.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I don't even know what's all that's it reset. I don't even know what settings I had in certain areas or not, to tell you the truth. Like I said, I don't know this laptop. It's new. It's fairly new. So it's, I don't know.
You'll get it.
Yeah, it just takes time. It's just aggravating with my finger the way it is because I clicked on the wrong thing, trying to use one hand and move like the arrow or the mouse with my hurt hand, and then click on the button with my left hand. I hit the wrong button and it reset all the stuff.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So,
Oh, it's annoying.
yeah, it sucks. So, Softy, good morning. Dumbo Fool, good morning. Now I can actually say it. Said Angel, good morning. Let's see who else was in here. John, good morning. Ray Gregory said he was at a stop. They were riding this morning. Quick Shoe, good morning. Yeah, man. You put a lot of people in that description, didn't you? I think that's all the people that came to the camp out or something, wasn't it?
I shared it. I just shared it on the in the community page. That's all.
No, I'm talking about in the description of this live stream. Sick.
Oh
All
yeah.
the people you tagged. That's what they were talking about. All the people you tagged.
Yeah,
Hi, Quick Shoe.
but that's the people I tag every time. That's
I hope you're
that
enjoying
automatically goes in there under defaults.
Yeah. Oh, you got it set up where it does it automatically?
Yeah. This is
Yeah, I don't know
Eyes
how
of
to
the
do
World.
that.
I don't know when though. This is I think 70. Oh, this is New Year's Eve 76 live at Cow Palace.
How are you, Miss Slolly and Frog? How's
Froggy's asleep, but I'm doing good. I got to see those pictures. Those were cool.
Oh, yeah, good. I'm glad. They're pretty neat, ain't they? I mean,
Yeah.
just, a simple, quick, frog on a motorcycle,
Yeah. I like
I
the
was
mission.
watching
I could have probably did better with like the detailing of the backgrounds, but I didn't even say a background. I just said on a motorcycle or a chopper or something like that or something. And
Yeah.
it
It's
just,
funny how the different ones will pull in different things automatically because I didn't
Yeah.
put anything about a background. But
Well,
it
the
gave
one-
me that.
yeah. The one I went to on Facebook and did the AI, it gave me like 6 different pictures at different
Yeah.
times. And I thought those 2 was the best.
Yeah.
And that's what I told her. If you got Facebook, all you got to do is go to the,
I hate Facebook.
I know, I do too. It's for old people and little kids. And
I don't
I've
use
got
Facebook very often.
I
It's just too much
yeah.
drama.
It is. It's a lot. And
Facebook's toxic.
it is. And well, I've had an account for years and years. And the only reason I did is to keep up with family and friends close to me and my family out of town, my dad's side of the family and my cousins and all that stuff. And I just kept it, and I've got pictures on there of, kids and stuff. I didn't want to get rid of and do all that. So I just kept it active. And now that I've got more into social media a little more, I just connected my Instagram to it. So when I share something, a story on Instagram, it goes to Facebook, keeps my Facebook active just in case I want to get over there and do some stuff. And and it's a good place for me as like family updates and stuff like that, for my family out of town. So, because they're always posting updates of things that are
Yeah,
going on. So it's always
I
good to
have
do
it,
that.
but I
But
rarely ever check
yeah.
it or
Well,
go.
if
I
you
don't
have
use
like,
it for that. I
well, no, if you
check
just
into
do
my
Messenger
family.
though, if you just do
Yeah,
Messenger
yeah,
and
I've got the messenger.
okay, if you just do Messenger and go up where it says Ask Meta AI search, like when you're searching for people, ask it to, when you click on it, just ask it, say a picture of a frog or whatever on a motorcycle or whatever, and it will give you pictures. You don't even have to look up people. Just type, go to ask it a question and tell it what kind of picture you want to see, and it'll give you pictures.
I've been watching them Echo
It's
auction,
free and easy.
and dude, I wouldn't pay $5 for some. I mean, I know they're worth it. I know they're masterpieces and artifacts, but I wouldn't pay $5 for some of the stuff that they're paying $110,000 for.
Dude, I've seen those two little scooters get sold, or not scooters, but they're little
Dude,
70s or something, little mini bikes, like little bitty, like
yeah,
you
bro,
see at Tractor
they
Supply.
don't even have real tires on them. They're not
Yeah,
even round tires, and they're getting like 150 grand for them. I'm like,
yeah,
bro,
it's,
you can't
I
even. You
like,
got to put that on a wall. You can't
I
put that on the
watch,
road.
yeah, I watch the Barrett Jackson auctions a lot just to see what stuff is kind of going for, Yeah, the Trail 70s. Yeah. Like I was seeing some of them, man, they were completely badass, look brand new
Junk.
restored, and they were like
Oh yeah,
70s.
they were
And they
nice
were,
ones
well,
too,
no,
but
what I'm saying, no, the ones I seen was going for like only like $1,500 to $2,000.
dude,
And
they were like
they're,
1912. They weren't even
no,
Harley.
I'm not talking about the
They
night
were
ones.
called something else,
Uh, I,
Hudsons or Hardisons or something,
uh,
and they were like $110,000. Salty
that's
knows what
crazy.
I'm talking about,
Yeah,
bro.
if you watch that, I don't know
Watching
what y'all are talking about. The auction, what auction, but
and dumb old fool was watching. I hate calling him that.
well, you know what I'm talking about. Like the ones I was seeing was like, you go to Tractor Supply or somewhere and you see those little, yeah, like Angel said, the little pit bikes, those little bitty, just little bikes you jump on and ride. They're not even a bike; they're just a little, lawnmower motor with two wheels,
Dude,
pretty much.
they don't and a leather strap. They don't have a goddamn freaking headlight. They don't have anything, bro. They got a chain, some pedals, a leather strap, an engager or something. And I was like, bro. I mean, if it works, great. Get
Yeah,
there. Go, God's Frogzilla, go. But poor Molly.
yeah.
Signal.
Dumbo Foo 70s jet bikes. Yeah, I tell you what, man.
Six brewing in the morning,
some
yeah.
guy. There's some guys over there that I watch. Let me think of their name. I follow them on Instagram. I think can't think of their name. I don't know if it's in. I don't know if they're Japanese, but they're somewhere Korean or something. And they build some
Nice.
awesome choppers. What'd you do? Just oversleep this morning?
Oh yeah, I woke up. It was 6:00. It was still dark, and then the next thing I knew, I opened my eyes and it was 9:20. I was like,
Well, I couldn't
"Whoa!"
get a hold of Dean. I texted him this morning and said good morning, and that was
I
like at
don't even. I
8:30
feel
or
bad
something.
trying
And
to wake him up. I
yeah,
almost want to be like, leave him sleep. You know?
well, he told me it did. He has his phone off or something. Like if he's sleeping, he ain't worried about because I'm like, dude, I don't never want to text you too early, and I
Yeah.
always text him about 8
He had a
o'clock.
headache and shit
Yeah,
last night. I just want to leave him alone. Maybe
yeah,
he just
and
needs
well,
rest.
I messaged him. There he is. Yeah, I messaged him about 8 o'clock, and I was just like, "Good morning." He usually texts me back, and if he doesn't, I know he's still in the bed or something's going on. So,
Yeah, he knows we're talking about him. He wakes
well, I
up.
dropped a couple of messages in your chat earlier, and I was like, "Okay, nobody's answering." It's like 40 minutes till. Usually, you guys are on, and then
Yeah.
I was like,
Moto,
"Well,
I knew you had
you
a
going up?"
headache, man. I didn't want to
Yeah.
bother you.
Hey, those headaches, man, are awful. Well, that's why last night when
Yeah.
I got off the live last night. I put it in the private chat. I hope he seen it. I sent him a private chat saying, "Hey, the wife got done cooking. I was going to jump off and eat, and because somebody was talking, I didn't want to interrupt them, so I got off, and I was thinking, man, I hope he didn't get pissed off because I just got off without saying goodbye. But I put it in the private chat. I sent him a message up there, saying, hey, the wife was cooking. I was getting off, so.
I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Leave me alone.
Which ones are you looking for, Salty? What jet bikes? Like I
think the 70s or something he was talking about.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
70s,
there's so many different bikes, though. The Japanese, like, what are you looking like? BSAs or the Hondas or the? Yeah, everything is high, man. Everything's fixing to get a little higher too. Stupid ass tariff war going on between Mexico and I'm not bringing politics in. I'm just saying it's crazy because things that get higher until it levels out and they stop doing what they're doing. So we're fixing to start paying. I think my gas has went up the other day. It went from it was actually down to 263.
Oh, there's
and now it's 278. So
I'm back. Sorry.
Now it jumped back to 278.
I was like,
CB 750. Yeah.
Hey, brown chicken.
Good morning.
That's what we say every time we lose somebody on the panel. We're like, no, Ollie, come back. Or we're like, no, Dave.
Dude, I wished I'd have known. I would have, if I could have jumped in this morning, but I'm not sure. I can't control it like Dean.
Wait, we have a question. What are the differences between a Sportster 12 and a Nightster? I think.
Do what now?
Nothing.
I have a Nightster. I
think they can either come with an 883, and I think that they can come with a 1200 as well.
Yeah, I've got the 1200. Yeah, they got an 883 and a 1200.
I think
She's asking what the difference is between the Nightster and a
regular Sportster. It's shaped more. It's skinny, peanut tank, more like a chopper. Tank. It's yeah. I've got it on my photos.
Upside down mirrors.
I got an orange and black Harley Davidson one. Yeah, my motor, all that's blacked out. Everything. Oh, I see what Salty's talking about. The CB 750s. Yeah, they're not bad. Those are cool little just run around town bikes.
Brown chicken.
Yeah, Angel. I have one of those. They're not bad. They're fun. 5-speed.
Just a different type of Sportster, isn't it?
It's still a Sportster.
Upside down mirrors, black.
I think I've got 8-inch bars.
Aren't they T-bars on the Nightster?
Not mine. Mine came with 8 or 10-inch apes.
Yeah, I know. I mean stock.
No, mine was stock.
Oh yeah, stock. They come with mini apes.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. They have different ones. I like the gray and black one. I've got the orange and black. They're fun little bikes. I'm giving it to my kid though. She's 16 and she wants to learn. So we're going. As soon as this spring gets here, we're going to put her in the class, learning to ride class, and it's $500 here just to take the class. And if you fail, you don't get your money back. It's ridiculous.
They want money.
Yeah.
$350, I think they wanted from Jen.
She's like, Dad, how cool is it when I pull up to high school on a Harley Davidson? I said, it's going to be cool, huh?
Damn it.
But she's just in 10th grade, so she's got 2 more years of. And there's a few boys up there. She knows them, but she don't hang out with them or nothing. And they're like taking these. I've ran into them at the gas station, talked to them about their bikes. They're taking these Hondas and Suzukis and they're chopping them down. And I'm like, dude, it is so good to see 17-year-old boys riding these bikes to school, riding every day to high school. You know what I mean? Riding these bikes and they're doing it. They're chopping them down. They're cutting the back fenders half off. They're piddling with them. They're messing with them. And they're like, yeah, we can't afford a Harley. I said, dude, when I started, I couldn't afford a Harley either, man. I said, you just have to work your way up. You're in high school. You're starting with the right thing right now,
I remember taking every penny I made for the week and dumping it into my BMX bike, my bicycle. like a kickback, because I was so tall. I would buy a kickback seat stand with the curved back with the GT support, so that it was strong, because I was big for my age. I was tall, and I was on a 21-inch bike or whatever, 20-inch bike or 19-inch bike. They're small.
Yeah.
I had to have the forward neck and the rear seat. It's just to be able to get on it and ride them.
Let's see. I will show
We
you a picture.
were jumping over like 15 and 20 tires, trying not to die. It was awesome. And hit trees. We used to go to Old Japan Trail. We used to travel like 10 miles to go into the woods and go to trails that we made out of shovels and stuff.
Yeah.
We used to take trees down and all kinds of stuff. It was awesome. Do you have a picture of your your community tab, Ray?
Yeah, I'm putting it there.
Oh, okay, I got you. All right. I know. What's his name has a picture also. Angel Face. Desert.
It's got both of my bikes in it, but
Outlaw has a Nightster as well. What's up, Thomas? How are you, man? How are you doing today?
Morning, Thomas.
What is this? Loose Lucy? Yes, it is. Giant Stadium. I was at this show. 6/17/91. Loose Lucy. They never broke out Loose Lucy. It was a rarity. Some songs you knew that you were just getting. It was a present from the music gods, because they would never crack out Loose Lucy in a normal show. Yeah. Bruce Hornsby's there. Vince must have been right after. It's 91, so Brent just died in 90. A real good time.
Let me try to do something sick, if you don't mind. I'm gonna try to pull a picture up.
All right, man. If you want, send it to me or email it, and I can put it up.
You can just hit present.
Yeah, but I have to go into another. I'm on my iPhone, and where I reset everything, I'm gonna have to go back and link my iCloud pictures to my laptop. It's pissed me off so bad. So it's aggravated me so much for this laptop to do this. Ugh.
Man,
it irritates me.
One of the joys of technology.
Yeah, well, joys of not knowing what you're really doing.
This morning, I couldn't get StreamYard to open up. I'm like, this is terrific. I'm not even going to be able to get to my own live stream. This is wonderful. I had to shut the computer down, restart it. I was like, bro, this is going to take 5 minutes.
I only have one picture.
It was 9:35. I'm like, I'm 5 minutes late. I mean, everyone's sitting there waiting for me.
Okay, I'll text it to you. So maybe you can load it or download it or something. I don't know.
You text it to me?
Yeah.
All right. I can actually get it in the computer.
Yeah, I was doing that. I had all my stuff linked. My iPhone. I even have a thing called on my laptop. It's connected to it, or it was phone link. Like I've got my phone to my laptop where I don't know what it's for or what it does. I guess
it lets you do your messages and stuff on your computer.
On my computer, okay.
That's on your phone.
Okay, cool.
So all your phone stuff comes across onto your computer when you're sitting at your computer.
Huh. See, I don't know this stuff. I just seen it and it said link it, and I was like, okay, I'll link it. So.
That's not it.
It's 2 bikes in a. It's the only picture
I got it. I just got to figure out how to lay it out on the.
Good morning, Rocket Queen.
I need a program to open it. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Come on.
Sorry, guys. I can't see the chat. I'm multitasking at the moment.
You're good. It's Rocket Queen. They're saying hi. She said hi. Moto said hi
Rocket
to
Queen.
her. I can't control it though.
Oh wait, maybe I should just drag it and drop it. Open with preview. Now I can close that. Maximize that. And now I may be able to present it.
Moto, I hate hearing that, buddy. Up at 4 with your headache and stuff. I
Oh,
was
Window.
up too, man.
Entire screen. No, why? Let me see this. 4-letter words. It was just open. What happened? Where did it go? Why did it close? I don't understand. Preview, yes. That's not it, by the way. That's not even the picture.
Okay.
did the food not help, Moto? I hate to hear that.
Let's see what I can
Or was
do.
you up for something else?
For a real good time. I want to share the window, and why isn't the window there?
Okay, let me see if I can share it real quick there. See,
Why?
I don't know if I can or not. I'm gonna try though.
Why? I don't understand. Why does the window keep disappearing? So let me minimize the window. Maybe that's what I need to do? It can't be full screened? I mean, I don't know.
Okay, let's see.
Share screen. Share screen. Window. There it is. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, and all the
Okay, you
saints.
got it. I was
Yes.
trying to find it. Your browser has blocked your screen. What?
Holy crap.
Yeah, it's the Nightster on the right. It looks red, but it ain't. It's actually orange and black. It just did that because of the sun hitting it. So, yeah, I got white walls. I got the Metzler 888s white walls on it.
Good morning, Rocket Queen.
So I got an inch and a half tank lift on it. It's got a little rust on the back fender. That's the bad thing about the Sportster Nightster. They chip real easy back there.
Morning,
Other than
Salty.
that, I've put 20,000. I bought it. I only had like 2,000.
Can you hear me okay with this mic?
I put like 20,000 miles
Oh,
on
hi,
it.
Salty.
What's up, buddy? All the motor, everything's blacked out. All that. It's got that little blue thing down here under the seat is actually a little lunchbox, and I just strapped it on and put little tools and a drink in it when I go somewhere because I don't go far on it. I'm not like taking it on big rides. So,
Hey,
yes, sir.
Yours is the Nightster Edition model. I think the question that she was referring to was the Nightster, which is the new Sportster S with the RevTech motor, because she said they're different. And a lot of people confuse them, but all the RevTech, all the new stuff's all the RevTech stuff. And I mean,
I don't know.
They're great. They're the new RevTechs. I mean, to be honest, the V-Rod was way ahead of its time in that.
No, she's saying no. She don't want the RevTech. She's talking about mine, I think.
Is she okay?
Yeah, I think
Nightster
she was just
versus
thinking.
she just asked what the difference was between the Nightster and the Sportster.
And the regular Sportster.
Yeah, there actually is really no difference whatsoever other than it's a model. It's just like buying a car that's got everything else is the same. It's just the outside wrappings that are different.
Yeah.
It's
the bling. It's the bling.
I mean,
it's the dark. It's the Nightster, so it's dark.
Well, it depends on what.
It's still a Sportster right there.
Yeah, but it depends on what kind of tank she was talking about. Some have different tanks. Some have the oval looking tank like that. Some have the.
Yeah.
It depends on what year you're looking at. Mine is a 2008. So.
Right. Yep.
And it's a 1200. So, and it's only 5-speed. So.
Glad Moto's feeling better.
I wished it had a little more power. Trust me, when I get in fifth gear, I'm like always looking for that sixth gear, man. Right. I mean, you just can't go 100 mile an hour on those things. Front end shape. I mean, they're just so light and they're just nothing,
Yeah.
They're good for my 16-year-old to ride to school and back and work, get used to riding, I think.
What's up, Rocket Queen? How are you?
So, but
Yeah,
yeah,
how
I
you gonna
always
get me
wanted,
the link, Angel?
I
You
always
gotta
wanted to put a
email it to
Springer
me. The
front end
email's
on it.
on the channel.
Chop it out. People are like, no, don't touch it. It's fine the way it is. I'm like, yeah, it sucks though. You know, the suspension needs upgraded, or no suspension at all, in my opinion. It needs a hardtail put on it. I think it'd look good with a hardtail. New oil tank. Take those side covers out. You know, all the tins off and everything, and do a homemade backrest. You know, custom built backrest seat, pan seat, new oil tank. You know, uh, Springer front end, hardtail. I think it'd look great.
Yeah, another 10 grand.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said about 10 grand.
Email.
Yeah. You know, if I had 10 grand to just drop on it.
Go to my channel and email it to me.
Yeah, I just
My
bought
new-
it. Well, I haven't bought it yet. I've been bidding on this sidecar that matches my road glide. So,
Really?
but yeah,
Oh,
because
Did you in it?
I'm not ready for a trike yet. So
I don't
I
blame
don't.
you.
I just put my max bid in. It's still got a couple days to go, but I just put.
Oh, okay.
I put how much I was. I looked. I know what they're worth in the market, and then I added a little bit to it because you can't really buy them anymore. So unless you buy the whole motorcycle, so it's one of the last ones they put on the actual Harley Davidsons. So I think I'll win it, but either that or somebody's going to spend too much money on it because I'm not going to spend as much as I could buy a bike and a sidecar for just a
Oh.
sidecar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you
that's
doing
fine.
it for balance and stuff like that? Is that what you're doing it for? To keep your
no.
bike balanced and stuff? No?
I'm
Okay.
doing it for my grandkids.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, surely you're not doing it and going to take a risk to try to keep the bike balanced, you know?
No,
Salty.
I'm doing it for my grandkids.
Okay.
Salty, the bike behind you.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
Oh, it's a
Yes.
bad build. Yeah, it's a good build.
Dude,
That's
that
my
thing's-
son's. That's my son's bike. That's his first build.
I almost want to say like just by okay, so if I just look at only the rear tire, I'm like it's a hill climber. And then
it's,
like
it's just
when I
a,
look
it's a
at the
bob.
rest of it,
It's a bobber. I mean, that thing took best to
Okay.
show. It takes best to show everywhere it goes. I mean, it has not been to a show yet that it hasn't placed in, other than the shows that don't give awards that we try to go to more so because I'm over trophies. I mean, I got a ton of them. I don't care about the trophies anymore. I really don't. It's more about that one.
Good.
That one meant trophies meant something because it was my son's. But I mean,
Yeah.
I got trophies. I got plaques. I got all. I
You
do it
just
for the enjoyment now. It's more of the culture. I mean, that's
It's
kind of
more
why,
just being there, ain't it?
yeah, that's why I do the interviews now. It's more spreading the passion.
It's more about
You're-
just the
you're
bike
happier that-
and being there to talk. Let
Yeah.
me in. He dropped the link in the chat, John. If it's if you can go back that far, or drop the link again.
It's
no,
in
I
the
erased
community
it.
page.
It's in the
It's
community.
now the
page.
post.
Here,
Yeah, it's
hold on.
now post. I think they're trying to keep up with all these other platforms that post instead of community.
Yeah,
I mean, what was really the community? I mean, what was it? You know what I mean? Like you're posting, you're not posting in a community, you're posting pictures and things, you know, you're not really. I see why they changed it, but
I think it's
too
5
much in the
o'clock.
names.
Is it the 5 o'clock
yeah,
Eastern
it's
time?
yeah, it's gonna be a 5 o'clock Central Time. It's always 5 o'clock somewhere, but no, it's
Yeah.
it's gonna be a Central Time. I'll have the thumbnail out later on today, but it could change a little bit because it just got to work out in his schedule a little bit. But he might come in a little bit later during the show, or he might just jump right in the beginning. So,
Morning,
Yeah.
John.
Morning.
try to keep it short and brief. So,
yeah, sometimes it's hard to get people on their free time, you know, to get on. I mean, a lot of people got a lot of things moving in motion, so
yeah,
it's hard to do interviews.
I've been lucky because the guests that I got. I mean, I wasn't looking for some of the bigger banger guests like I had, but they just ended up being that way as they rolled through. So, but I got more rolling down. I mean, I actually had to move a couple around this week. So,
well, that's good. That's the thing about doing interviews. Like if you have a set time and day and everything, like sometimes it's hard to get them people on that same time schedule, because they're so busy and stuff. And it's not their fault. It's just what they do, And
well, that's like Randall's. That's why I just on his from Cycle Showcase. I said, just hit me up when you're ready, and I'll just drop it within 20 or 30 minutes, and then we'll do the interview and do it later. So
yeah, he's a good dude, man. I've met that guy and hung out with him about 5 times, different places, 5 different times. Yeah, he's a real good, nice guy, man.
And K Solo, I knew K Solo's story before he came on, and I mean I've talked to him and I watched his podcast and stuff, and I knew about it before he came on, but I didn't know it that well the way that he told it, because he doesn't tell that, like a lot of the guests that I have, they're in the community and people know them and stuff, or they, in the chopper community or the bike builder community, somewhere in the motorcycle community, there's some part of it, everybody that I've had on. But people see them and stuff, they don't know the story about them because they've been there for a while. And like the questions that I ask are the basic questions, and I just hit them right off the bat with them.
Yeah. So, good morning, John.
Good morning.
John looks like he's tired.
Everybody sounds like all of us dragging butt.
Yeah. Not moving too good this morning. A little stiff.
Yeah.
A little
I don't think
is that retirement or old age?
It's called old age.
Damn right.
Man, we're getting hammered with ice right now.
Really? Yeah. You guys getting more stuff up there, ain't you?
Yeah, we're just getting nailed with huge ice storms.
Lolly, did you get that link for the member on StreamYard?
Yeah, I think so. In the email.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, make sure you go in there and whatever you have to do. So you'll be ready to go.
Gotta get some household chores done, and then I'll get in and play with everything.
Good deal.
What'd you say, Sick?
What time is everything tonight? 7?
No, it should be.
Tonight's rabbit hole 7.
Yeah.
Tonight's rabbit hole at 7, and then Tuesday, correct?
Yeah, Tuesday at 7.
Okay.
Got a premiere tomorrow night, Monday night at 7.
Okay.
I'm going to try to look into monetizing my channel this evening.
If you want, post the links.
Yeah, I'm not that tech savvy.
Set up some stuff.
Boy. All right, hold on. Fafafui.
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 Let's see, just so everyone knows, it's a 2007 Harley-Davidson Nightster XL 1200, yep, and with 11,550 miles for 2,000. That's not a bad price, because when I bought mine, it only had about 2,000 miles, and the guy was 82 years old. I bought it off of. He walked in the showroom floor in Chattanooga, Tennessee Harley dealership, bought it brand new. Him and his grandson had only put like 2,000 miles on it. I gave him 6,000 though. That's been some years back. I gave him 6,000. I only had 2,000 miles. It was perfect condition. And now I've put 20,000 miles on it. I've changed a few things, exhaust, stuff like that on mine. So, 2,400, that's not a bad price. It's got 11,000 miles. Sportsters run pretty good, man.
I just paid $1,400 for I'm trying to think what year it was. It was 03.
Yeah.
03, but I carried it in crates, in boxes, and pieces.
So it's 100-year in edition?
Yeah, but I carried it. It was complete. It's completely taken apart. I carried the frames in my attic of my shop and everything. I'm gonna restore back to
original.
Because that's the.
My brother's got the gray and black 03. Is it the gray and black, or is it the?
Yeah, it's the gray and black one.
Yeah.
It's the paint. Actually, the paint's still in good shape. So
But that's the final. We just lost sick. We just lost like the
100-year
main guy.
anniversary. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's a good color, man. It's a good
Yeah,
looking
he
bike.
disappeared.
I have the Road Glide. I have the Road Glide. I have the Electra Glide, and I have a Road King. And of that whole era, and now I have the Sportster. So I'm just looking for a soft set. You know, I want to get the whole.
You mean the whole the
I want to get
2003?
I want to get all the 2003s because my kids bought that 03 Road Glide for me for Father's Day. So I'm trying to fill in the whole, have every 03 one in my shop.
That'd be awesome.
Frogs is a Sportster 2003.
Yeah, his is the 100-year edition, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Is it the gray and black? Or no, it's the green. Or what color was his?
Frogs.
Yeah. Was it the one he was riding in
I'll have to
Tennessee?
look. Yeah, same one.
I think it was
Yeah.
maybe the other color. I don't know. I forget. I rode right next to him at one time.
Yeah, it's the custom 883, and then we've made changes to it since he got it. He's got a special transmission, and I forget. I'm
It's
sorry.
a loud booger, ain't it?
Yep, it's loud and it'll go.
Yeah.
Where'd you go, sick?
I don't know, man. I just
He hit a button.
You got a better picture though.
I'm looking for next thing you know, everybody went silent. I'm like, oh, somebody. I'm like, I bet you that's somebody with me.
You got a better picture.
Damn. I'm like,
Not so
what is
choppy.
happening today? I'm like, I'm disappearing. Everyone else is disappearing. Signals are lost. It's anarchy.
Anarchy.
Hey, John, that did make that easier to find on your page too.
What's that?
Adding the on chain to it.
Oh yeah. That's good.
It came right up because I was looking for it this morning, and I typed that, and it came right up.
Good deal.
So everything started when I went looking for your links. So let me just give it a minute, and then I'll go look for your links.
That's fine, man. You're good.
Oy vey. That was a rough one. So,
John, if you pull your page up, you can just do share and copy link, and then just paste it into the chat.
Yeah, let me
What
see.
What links are you trying to share?
Share.
The rabbit hole.
Give me 2
The
seconds.
rabbit hole.
Give me 2 seconds.
Rabbit hole. The
My
mirror.
hands are wet. I'm trying to wash dishes.
Trying to find the Tuesday
I got
night.
it. I got it.
Thanks, Cawffee.
I would do what Sick did. I'd end up out of the whole link and everything.
Dude, it kicked me completely out of the studio and everything. He was like, F you. Screw off.
It did. I just did that, and it said, "Are you sure you want to push this?" And I was like, "No, I don't want to. I hit the wrong button."
I said, no, I didn't. I was like, what's wrong with you? He said, no. I told you no. I'm like, nope, too late. Okay. Fine.
All right.
And I don't know. And I'm sure the chat went to hell. I don't even know where I left off.
There it is. That should be it. Yep, that's it.
Yeah. Thanks, Salty.
Yep.
Oh,
That's where it was. Street legal. Okay. Ay.
Oh.
Well, Mr. Gregory's on his ride this morning, so hopefully.
Oh, that's right. So going for a ride, wasn't he?
And the Groundhog Day today, and the Groundhog said we have 6 more weeks of winter.
Yeah, somebody needs to shoot that groundhog.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It lies.
We get 6 more weeks, guys. He said, but you know, the last 2 years in a row, he predicted we'd have early spring, and it came true.
Yeah.
Not here.
Well, yeah.
We didn't
okay.
have early spring. We've had late winters.
Yeah,
Or
he's in
it would come in
Pennsylvania, I
like it's
think.
going to turn to spring and stuff would start coming up and then it would get cold and icy again.
It
We'd
looks,
lose everything.
it looks like Salty's like looking over sick, laying there on the ground.
No, my daughter's got
Hey, dude.
my daughter's got a skylight. I just looked at that fact that my daughter's got a skylight, and I keep looking because there's ice hitting the skylight. Like we're literally having like ice fall from the sky, so it hits the skylight and it's banging off from it. I'm just waiting for the glass to come showering down over the top.
Come down. Hey. Thanks,
Hey.
Roll.
What's up, Robert?
Man.
Coffee.
Yeah, I think Ray should have pretty good weather because it's sunny here and it's already 51. So
65 here tomorrow. I'm gonna get out on the road for a little while.
Yeah, it's
66
nice
here.
right now. I got the
I'm gonna
window open. It's 63 here right now.
Salty's getting ice, and we're talking about 60-degree weather.
Yeah.
Oh, he's all bad.
You guys are great friends.
Yeah.
You guys are the best.
You know what our forecast? You know what? Okay, so right now it's 22 degrees with a real feel of 7.
Yeah. Well,
But we're gonna get lucky because we have a high coming in for the day of 31 degrees.
sometimes I don't see how some
Oh,
northern
30
state, man.
degrees, bro.
No, you guys are born and raised there, but man,
But tomorrow, tomorrow it's gonna be 22, so we'll be all right.
Ugh.
Dude, when I left New Jersey, I was like, thank God.
I'm serious, man. Like if you live there by choice now,
Yeah, I
It's
think
crazy.
by the end of this week, I would be surprised if we're not at 70 inches of accumulated
Lord.
snow for the year.
That's insane,
Damn.
bro.
Yeah. I mean, that's not like we don't have 70 inches on the ground, but from the
No,
time
but-
it started,
No,
to
yeah,
now
Oh,
it's,
yeah.
Yeah.
is that average?
no, it's last year we're like doubled last year already. But my daughter that I'm at her house right now we are. See, I live right in the middle of the state, but my daughter lives on the west coast, and my other daughter lives on the east coast. And like one daughter's got inches, like not even an inch of snow. Like there's still
Yeah.
grass. But my other daughter, the one I stay at the most, has got probably we probably have 3 feet on the ground right now.
My Lord. Yeah,
Oh,
I
my
ain't dealing
God.
with that.
3
Yeah.
feet.
Yeah.
Like,
And then
that's
Get
a
your family up and move south.
That's
She's
a
got-
really bad New Jersey winter right there.
Yeah.
3 feet on
Well,
the ground.
That's
We
not New Jersey though. It's Michigan. Ew.
Yeah, I know.
They have an 8-foot privacy fence, and then on the other side of the privacy fence is a huge open field. There is the snowdrift on the open side of the field is over the 8-foot fence. Like there's
That's
like
crazy,
it
bro.
looks like a wave, and the snow is falling off as it
Yeah.
drifts over it.
You need to like get in like a Ford or a truck and go right in that field. Go have some fun in that field.
Yeah, we
Get
got
you a-
like I tried to get this like we tried to take the side by side out, and they just got it this year, and it's not prepped for winter, but it didn't do very good.
Yeah, well, you need something that can pull a old roof or something, and y'all can sit on the roof, and someone can pull the kids around in the snow. That's what we used to do. We would
We
get
do the
a
car, we
four-wheeler
do
or
car
something.
hoods.
That's what I mean, a hood.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd get an old car hood or something, and
Yeah.
get 2 or 3 people on there and pull them around in the snow.
Yeah.
So that's
It's insane. Dude, I heard, I mean, when I went to any of the only time I went near the Great Lakes was when I went to Pulaski.
Lolly.
They-
You guys still got anything in Indiana?
Friends, for some reason, my friends
It's
decided
starting to melt.
that we were out. They wanted me to try to be a fisherman as well. And I'm not a fisherman. I decided I'm not good at it. It's cold. The eyelids freeze over. It didn't stop. It started snowing 2 hours away from the location, and it didn't stop until we got 2 hours away from the location. And it just snowed, and it didn't stop snowing. And it snowed and snowed and snowed and snowed and snowed. And when we went down the river, and I must have thrown, whatever. I had waders and
Yeah.
spiked foot things, and I'm standing there freezing my ass off, and everything's cold, and there's ice on my eyes and face, and places I don't even want to talk about. There's ice.
Hey, sick. I just
Frozen
want to
body,
say,
I'll admit I love to visit places, but I ain't staying.
Yeah, okay, all right. Just you'll feel it. I ain't feeling shit. I feel cold. That's how I feel. I feel cold, man. Going out. I feel cold. I don't feel anything. And
Yeah,
then
when you got ice
nobody's
dropping off the
catching anything,
fishing
I'm
line.
like, fuck this. I'm going back. I'm done.
we
I'm
do-
like, this is
we
great.
fish on the
I'm
ice.
hang out here. It's fantastic. I'll see you later.
I was gonna say you guys probably.
we go out there, drill a hole in the ice, and we still fish.
Yeah,
I was
lake
like,
fish.
that was
That's
Eric's
ice
fishing at the Pulaski River. The
That's
Salmon River in Pulaski, whatever it was called. I was like, and then we watched Santa Claus take a drift boat down the river. I was like, look at that guy. That guy was having a blast. I'm like, it's Santa. I'm like, Jesus Christ, Santa's going down the river on a drift boat. I'm
Hey,
like, look
sick.
at that.
You picked about the best background picture for your live. I mean, this is like realistic right here.
yeah. I'm telling you, that's really him too. That's really
Wow.
him laying there.
This way
Well,
it
that's-
was. It is.
That's
Yeah,
what we're seeing at late night lives. Is
You know what's funny? You see that backpack right there? I still have that backpack.
Yeah, that's really him. Some lady he said that took the photo. She's a pretty big, photographer or artist or something. I think.
Here's that backpack.
oh
Yeah, that's when he was doing all his traveling days. I think.
That's 2011. That's at one of the gypsy runs, I think.
Yeah.
And it kept on getting colder and colder and colder. And I kept on moving closer and closer and closer to the campfire. And I woke up, there was burn holes all throughout the sleeping bag, dude.
he could have got on fire.
Bag in the garbage, dude.
Everybody probably thought their bikes were starting up in the middle of the night.
All right, Rocket.
Bye,
have a
Rocket
good-
Queen.
yeah.
Yeah.
Where's Moto? Where is Moto at? Where you at, Moto?
Yeah, Moto. You all right, man? How's that? The headache go away at least? Yeah, the lake effect snow, man. It was ridiculous. Who left?
Mine did, Angel. Mine came with ape hangers. I don't know what they all do now. Some of them may not. Some may have the drag bars or the factory drag
mean,
or
this-
crossbars.
Bike's got 12-inch bars on it behind me.
Mine are like 10, I think,
Yeah.
and that was factory.
That's 12-inch bars.
So
Jeez, right? There he is. There she is. She's
they're
back.
not really that high with
I
me
keep hitting the
because
button.
I'm a 6'2",
Damn
I'm
button.
so tall, and I got
mean-
long arms. So
My chopper's got, I think they're 16s. Yeah, my chopper, they're 16s, but I got a drop seat. So it's like having 21s on it, I think is
Yeah.
what it
my Ultra has 16s on it. I
Yeah,
put
but-
16s on my Ultra Classic. I can't ride with factory bars. Man, they just kill me.
I don't know how
Too
anybody can
low.
ride with drag bars. I mean,
No, me either. That makes my back lean over more, and it like hurts my tailbone to my neck. I mean, it's just I can't do it. I saw
Everybody tells
man.
me to change the road glide handlebars, and I'm thinking
Well, if
when
you're
I ride
comfortable.
it feels pretty damn comfortable. It looks
Yeah.
goofy when you're off of it, but it's pretty damn comfortable. So I think I'm going to.
I customize every motorcycle I have. My Road Glide's the only motorcycle I have that's 100% stock. I haven't touched one thing on it, and I like the handlebars on that thing because it's just comfortable for the long distance rides.
Yeah, it's very comfortable. I like it.
Well, yours, John, is what year is yours, Salty?
I have an 03 and an 18.
An 18. So yeah, John, your bars are actually they're different. They actually are a little higher. I think the factory bars on those new ones, ain't they?
Yes.
Yeah,
They're
should
not-
be a little higher.
They're not like the little bar cut, the ones that came on it, like come out over. Because man, when on my Ultra, the factory bars, like when I would go to turn the wheel at a light or something, like it's hitting my knee. You know what I mean? Like they come down so far, like factory.
Oh,
Like,
gotcha.
yeah, I can't deal with that, you know. So I put 16s on mine, and I don't know. I was riding like I almost felt like a bicycle, you know, like that I didn't like that, you know, with the factory bars.
And I don't understand like a lot of the like, because my wife is 4'11", and she rides that 18 Street Glide, but I put 10-inch bar. She's got 10-inch meat hooks on hers, and she can ride it just fine, and she reaches just fine, and she's comfortable. So I mean, her arms are straight, but her seat, we did like I put a drop seat and stuff on there because she's so short. But everybody's like, man, the bars look huge because her hands are above her fairing, but she's comfortable on it. So it's just kind of what you're comfortable with.
Yeah. Whatever
Mine's
makes you comfortable.
I wished I had a drop seat, but mine on the Ultra where I ride so much on it and far, I have a Mustang. It's a solo, but I have a back seat too, but it's not connected to the Mustang. It's a different, but it's comfortable, man. I can ride all day on that Mustang seat, and it's cushy. It sits me up a couple of inches. I don't like, but because I'm tall, but man, I can ride hours and hours on that seat. I mean, just
Nice.
On hers, when I say, what year is yours?
Mine is a 07. I got the 96 cubic inch.
So on hers, when I say drop seat, we literally took the entire from the gas tank to the everything back. We changed that entire part, and the frame drops down 3 inches. It's 3 inches lower. Like all the battery and everything under the seats all moved down 3 inches.
Huh. Well, that's cool.
And then
so she can touch the ground.
Then that drops the seat height down.
Yeah.
But the problem is what people don't think about is when you drop your inseam and your legs spread out farther because the Ultras are wide.
Yeah.
So we took the $800 LaPera seat, ripped it apart, cut the fiberglass out of it, reshaped it down, and then reupholstered the whole seat and put gel back in it and everything. So it's narrow, it's low, and it pushes her forward. So and then that's
good.
I took
that's a little bit different though. I mean, because you've customized it to fit her.
Yeah, and it's got an air ride on it.
Not like jumping on a great big bike and just taking off when you're 4 foot.
Oh no,
I know there's some people who can do that, but it is your comfort level as to what you're comfortable doing.
She rode it before, but she also rides in 6-inch stiletto heels.
Ooh, yeah, that would be tough because I don't get into heels.
She rides in.
I hope you don't get into heels.
Listen, I get into hill climbing, but not or I climb mountains, but no. You said she has air ride.
It's got air ride on it, and she controls it all. It's all at her fingertips. She can touch it, raise it, lower it, do whatever she needs.
Good. Yeah.
But she rode it.
That's what I had on I had air ride on the King, and when if I loaded it up on the trailer, I would lower it all the way down so I could have keep my feet down as I went up the trailer. You could just the button was right there. I could just lower it, whatever height I wanted it.
But is it comfortable? I hear it ain't comfortable on long trips.
It's beautiful.
The air ride.
I've heard many times that people say don't get it because
it's great.
If you're going to go on long
air ride is great until you have a problem.
Until you have a problem. Yeah.
What do you have? Dirty air or?
Yeah. If it dumps, if you ride it with the air dumped all the way out of it, you're riding a hardtail chopper.
Yeah.
With no front. Like my wife doesn't
you'll know though. I mean, you would know if you didn't have.
Oh air. You'll know instantly. You will 100% know if you have a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And what's usually the problem? Like electrical or something that doesn't want to
solenoid or valve.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or an airline.
Or an airline. That's what I was going to say.
Them things ain't really that bad.
Or it gets too old.
Is it? I mean,
and deteriorates.
$2,000.
What's that?
Them things ain't really high priced, are they?
$3,000 for the whole kit. $3,000.
Yeah, it ain't cheap.
No, but it ain't like a $10,000 fit,
No,
somebody put it on. If the dealership wanted $8,000 when we bought the bike or the kit and
so
to install it.
$10,000 deal if you do that.
Yeah, we did.
I had it in my car. I don't anymore.
there ain't
My
no
buddy
way.
put them on in his shop, so it didn't cost me that much.
I was
but-
gonna say there ain't no way I'd pay anybody that much money to put an air ride system. I know there's work to do, but come on, really?
I mean, I put. We
I
got.
always thought Harley Davidson bankrupt itself. You know, they just overcharge on everything, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Angel,
premiere
email
premiered all night about Harley Davidson. That's what that premiere is about.
We put the big wheel. Like I've got not. I didn't put a big wheel. I'm putting a wide tire on it. I got a wide front tire for it. Everything like that. But I mean, I put the FBI drop seat on it. It's got a huge stereo in it, huge. And then I don't even turn my radio on anymore. I just listen to whatever she's listening to because I can't even hear my radio over hers.
Yeah. You didn't put a big wheel on the front, did you?
A fat tire. We put a fat tire on it. Well,
Oh.
not yet. I haven't put it on there yet, but it's a fat tire. I got to rake
I
the
hear
front end
those
out.
ride nice. I hear
Oh,
those fat tires.
the fat tire rides. Harley should do that, like the steamroller kit that Paul Cawffee does. But this is from Nasty or native baggers. So
Yeah.
That's
But
cool.
it-
You were able to do that too, Robert.
Angel Face, are you emailing me the picture on the ad of the Sportster or no? 'Cause
I don't
told
have
you
the.
to email it to me like 3 times. You said you wanted me to put it up. Are you
I don't have a
emailing
fat
me?
tire. I don't have like a 21-inch on mine. I don't have that skinny tire that they come out with now. Mine's just a decent sized big tire though. 'Cause my rim ain't, but I think it's a 19 maybe. 18 or 19 on that Ultra.
You probably have a 19.
On the
No,
Ultra,
it's
yeah.
probably 18.
I think it's an 18 maybe.
Why don't
yeah.
you like the wide rear wheels, Robert?
Those to me, you mean like the 290s, 280s, like the fat?
He just
It's
said
280.
he doesn't personally like the huge wide rear wheels.
Yeah, I don't
was
either.
just
You don't
asking
like the way
Not
they
on a
why.
chopper.
They don't like the way they handle.
Yeah,
The center
to
tires
me,
take the curves better.
yeah. Yeah, I don't like the way it would handle on. I've rode one about a half a mile, and I was like, this is kind of,
Yeah, mine-
not my
Look
thing.
preference.
So
Mine
the smaller
had,
tires are better.
yeah, mine had
Yeah.
my chopper had a 280 on it. Now it has a 240 on the back of it.
A
So
lot of those 2005 TV show custom choppers was not choppers. They were custom bikes to me. They wasn't choppers. There was only a very few that was actually building choppers on them TV shows. A lot of them, like Joe Martin, all them, and all those guys, they were doing custom builds, which they were beautiful. They were bad bikes, but to me, they were not choppers. They were custom. Yeah, they were hardtail, but they wasn't. They were like more of a custom bike. Indian Larry chopper. You know what I mean? Billy Lane chopper. Billy Lane likes to run those big tires. And I love the way Billy Lane created his own that rim in the back. Spokeless rim or whatever it is. The
hubless wheel.
hubless wheel. Yeah, that's wild. I mean,
Yeah.
just to think of that kind of design, and be able to lay it out.
We probably got 2 inches of snow.
Hi, Andy.
The stove started.
Really.
Yeah.
Within
Hi, Andy.
Man, what's up, Andy? Man, so you're probably gonna get what? What'd you say? 18 inches today, or
I don't think we're gonna get 18 today. We'll probably get. They're calling for 6 to 8.
oh, okay. Good morning, Moto.
Hey, good morning.
How you feeling?
Okay.
There's
Take-
Moto.
Take your time, Moto. We're with you.
Oh, good. You hear me?
Morning, Moto.
No, we can barely hear you.
But you can hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
How's
Starting out
everything?
with great
Okay,
issues
Angel
already,
Face.
apparently, huh?
Luck.
You can barely
Well,
hear
I
me.
wish you
okay?
luck.
Are you fixing your breakfast burrito? Breakfast
Here we
burrito?
If you buy it, it's a fun little bike. So enjoy.
That's
Good
what
luck, Angel.
Take care.
I-
So the topic
That's awesome,
is,
Andy.
The topic is
Good
sick
for you,
sleeping.
man.
is no, like really, like are you going to try to? You're not moving, are you, Salty? You're like home for. I mean, I'm not trying to out your business or nothing, but you're going to cycle showcase now.
I don't know. It's
this
still clear.
weekend.
I have a doctor's appointment Thursday. That's going to be the final decision. I mean,
Okay.
If the doctor says I can go, my son said he would go, and we could go, but he's not going to go without me. But we're not going to take anything, obviously. But then again, we could take something because we've been offered to go ahead and take it if we're there to bring something. So, but I don't have time by Thursday to load the trailer, load everything. And if the weather's like this, I'm not going to want to pull the trailer through this again.
Yeah.
I did this to Minnesota for the Donnie Smith show, and I won't. It's not worth it to take, put $20,000 worth of motorcycles in a trailer and lose it all on the highway.
Yeah, I don't blame you. But I mean, you're moving around. You can get up and walk to the car and all that pretty good, or you still?
Yeah, I use a cane a lot. Like if I go to Cycle Showcase, my son will probably bring the wheelchair with us. So
that's what I was wondering, because that place, you know how it is. We've been there. Yeah. It's walking, nowhere to really.
And there's so many people. There's so many people. I said, yeah. He's like, I'll just push the wheelchair stick. Everybody will get out of the way.
Yeah, they will. Well, he moved it to that other place now, so it may have
or I'll have a bunch of people sitting in my lap.
If you can take the wheelchair and push you around, you ought to go.
Yeah,
well, enjoy the show this time. Good morning, Red Lady.
My problem is I can't. Like right now, they're monitoring my blood.
Yeah.
So and I don't want to be far away from my doctors right now if something goes haywire, because once they know what's going on and they know what to do to adjust my stuff. But if I'm hours away and they're having to call my doctor and stuff like that, I don't know. I don't know that
I don't blame you. I wouldn't either. I wouldn't take the risk until you get cleared.
Yeah, and that's where I'm at. And I mean, my kids, I'd be in Colorado right now if I could travel, but I can't. So
I just hate that it's something with your heart as well. That thing, because I've got heart issues. I've had my whole life, so it sucks.
Yeah, they're gonna put a filter in. So
yeah. So it's the unknown sometimes. Yeah, the unknown can be scary sometimes when it comes to stuff like that. It's and you don't need to be stressed out sitting there at a cycle showcase, and and you wouldn't, since your bike's not in it. And you know what I mean. Like, enjoyable to get to talk bikes instead of trying to show one is a totally different thing.
Yeah, and I got stuff coming up later this year, and I still got.
I still got to get you healthy enough to come to Smoke Out. That's what.
Yeah. I plan on going to Smoke Out this year. It's just how I get there is going to be could be different than our plan, because our plan was we were riding, me and my son and my son-in-law were going to ride, and my daughters were going to drive behind us in a chase vehicle. We're going to ride choppers from here all the way down there.
It's a good idea.
And film it and everything. And
but
there's no way I can do it now, I don't think. Well, a lot can change by then, but
last year I didn't even take my bike. I didn't even ride over there. The year before I did. Last year I didn't. I just drove the car last year. I could pack more stuff in it, more clothes, more stuff. And once you're there, I mean, other than walking up and down the hill where you're camping, you don't really go anywhere. There's a dollar store, like as soon as you go out the gate, like right there down the road, like a couple 100 feet. I mean, people don't really go and ride. There ain't, it's all gated in. It's the big fairgrounds, and people really don't leave. It's a 4-day, just camp out, and it's awesome because you don't really need a bike.
If my kids go and my wife goes, we'll just get we'll get an Airbnb or something. My wife won't. Yeah. My wife don't camp.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a hotel across the street and stuff like that. It's not. But the thing is, though, it's such a relaxed place and fun. I mean, they've got stuff going constantly all day. But I'm saying, like, if you really want to move around pretty good there, bring like a mini bike or something just to ride around. They do mini bike racing and that kind of stuff.
I'll bring a side by side.
Nah, well, I don't know if they'd let that because they don't let golf carts in unless you're medical,
Yeah, I'm handicapped, so.
Yeah. Well, I could have had one too, but I don't have a golf cart or nothing like that. So I'm medical too. But yeah, if you're medical, I think you can have one. You just have to talk to Chris and Heather, and because they just don't want people coming in and tearing up the place because it's not their ground, and racing on side by sides and golf.
I mean, I could bring a golf cart, but if I bring the side by side, it's got a license plate and lights and everything on it. It's straight legal. So I mean, I could literally drive it to and from the hotel and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
But it's a cool place, man. I'm telling you, it's an experience I loved, and I love those kind of just small 3-4 day gatherings like that. And it's just, I don't know. It's what it's like. It's hard to explain. It's the chopper community, man. It's
We used to have
That's
like
fun.
that. We used to have the Easy Rider show up here, which
it's
is
so different feeling from a rally.
Yeah.
I don't even call it a rally. It's an event. I call it an event.
Yeah, it's basically, I mean, Easy Rider used to have the rodeos, and that's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
But
I'd like to go to that one they have over what's his name? I don't know. The one in California they do for him for Easy. Is it for David Mann? The David Mann one?
that's Super Bowl weekend.
Yes.
Bowl Sunday.
I would love to go to that one.
So that's going to be, so that tentatively could be in the Midwest soon also. Like,
dude, I've seen some pretty bikes there. Oh, man.
Because the David Mann family has moved to the Midwest, obvious, but they're going to bring it to where it's closer to him also through Choppers Magazine, what I've heard. I mean, I'm not going to put that out there for 100% because it's not set in stone yet, but they're working on a location to do that.
Yeah, I've seen some cool bikes out west. So, man, I mean, I've seen some, man, there's so much stuff that goes on all over the country we don't have a clue about, I mean,
this year we have an East Coast, West Coast chopper build-off right here in Michigan. So it's Wild Stallions. It's a pretty big thing. So
Wild Stallions. I've heard that name, Wild Stallions.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like a garage build thing, like smaller stuff and everything. And I didn't get into it just because I don't know what the situation I'm in, and I don't want to do any deadlines, high stress builds right now.
Yeah.
Actually, Gotti's Garage is the one that turned me on to it. The guys down there from Florida that I shared that built that big drag bike. That guy was super cool when I had him on the show, and he's the one that we talked for a half hour before. We still talk quite a bit. So.
I'm gonna make some coffee.
Everybody's cooking.
I know, I'm getting hungry.
Come in.
I got a stinking heart test tomorrow, and I can't eat past 6 o'clock tonight.
Get a sick cooking too.
Yeah. You guys are cooking it up.
You butter on the toast?
Yeah.
Did the screen just go silent? Oh, there he is.
The screen went silent.
Look, Moto's laying down with sick.
You guys are horrible.
Oh, shoot. All right. Well, I think Moto froze.
You okay? You okay?
Yeah. I keep freezing too for some reason. Whoa.
What did you tell them?
I didn't tell him anything.
What the heck happened there?
Hold on, you're done. I think. No, not yet. All right.
All right, peeps, I'm hopping off. I will see you guys tonight.
You want me to open the garage door?
Bye, John.
No.
Have a good day.
I'm looking for the pictures.
Where did
Yeah.
everybody go? Oh, Salty. Wait, sorry. Salty's down there. Sorry, Salty.
I don't
Yeah.
know what happened. I think I hit the wrong button. I hit a big wrong button because if I turn my camera back on, I'm gone.
I think John
It's
left
always hitting
too.
the button.
This is a weird wrong button because when I hit start cam now, watch what happens. What the heck is going on here?
Oh man. Where'd everybody go?
We're still here.
Oh. John and Moto leave.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm here. I had to get a cup of coffee. So I like changing that picture every once in a while to different. I don't even know which ones I got programmed in there.
Bacon does make everything good, Andy. Love my bacon.
I mean, Jade.
That one's a good one. Yay.
Salty's gone again.
What is going on with everybody? Hey, I'm telling you, my internet just it's fine, but
Sick. Is Salty
here.
still in the backstage?
yeah,
I'm here.
I don't know how they figure that out to do that where they can talk.
Like
You are there.
I'm
I
here,
am
but
here.
How did you do that though?
who?
You? How did you
You.
disappear and still talk like T-Bone did?
I hit a button and I don't know what I hit.
Oh crap! See, there's a way you can do it, and completely.
But I don't know how to undo it. That's
Huh.
what I'm playing. That's what I'm trying to figure out right now.
Where did John go?
That's crazy.
Moto. They have things to do.
He's probably eating his wrap.
Oh yeah. Sick almost blends in with the. Now he really left the stage. Yeah, there's some way you can do that, like T-Bone does. Need to ask him how to do that, where you can just have the background speaking. You know, you're in the show, but Andy's asking what you're cooking. Sick.
What?
What are you cooking, bud?
Oh, eggs.
Eggs. Okay, eggs are good, healthy. Not as healthy as you think, but healthy. I don't know.
Somebody popped.
Welcome to
Moto.
Cooking with Sick. Yeah.
Hey,
Any
Moto.
better? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
That's fine. I've always heard you. I think that other connection wasn't very good. I don't know.
Yeah, I hear you a lot better there.
Yeah. Came in through the guest app.
So
Instead
I
of
had to do
email.
something. I had to do something last night. He said he figured it out. He just lost power. Salty did. Okay.
Salty.
Yeah. He figured how you can come on like T-Bone does on the screen, but would not be on the screen. You can talk in the background.
Yeah.
That's what he hit a button and didn't mean to, and he was talking in the background, wasn't on screen.
He's experimenting. It's a good time to experiment.
No,
Oh, we do it on the fly.
I had to take that splint off last night and change this bandage on my hand or whatever finger. So
Yeah.
it looks good. There's no looking like, bad. So infection or nothing because I'm still on antibiotic.
Yeah.
So that's good.
So they got that like splinted up so that you can't be moving it around.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Opening and closing your cut and all that. Yeah.
Yeah. But I left the splint off and bandaged it up. And it feels a lot better than what it did yesterday. So,
Yeah.
I was like, I told Or I was like, look, I'm not putting that splint back on. I can't even, my fingers are cramped so bad, the one next to it. And I couldn't even hardly, like, it was stiff, man. That finger that I cut, it was so stiff, I couldn't even hardly bend it, you know. So last night I was just kind of exercising a little bit. And now this morning, like, I can actually bend it pretty good. And it's not hurting or nothing. And it's not like tearing the stitches or nothing like that. So it's actually, I think it'll be okay. Like, I have good movement in it.
That's good.
Oh, he didn't figure that out. He figured out why it was acting funny. I guess because he had no power or something, or he was in, I don't know. It's a weird thing. T-Bone knows how to do it, though. He knows how to take you off screen and talk in the background. There's ways of
that will shut your camera off or your mic off.
do what?
Like right there.
Yeah, that. But I mean, like, there's ways. I know I can do that, but I'm saying where you take your icon completely off the screen, like T-Bone did, and he can talk and you can hear him. He's like, it sounds like he's, you know, he's not even on screen, and you can still hear him.
Oh, you can talk from backstage.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what T-Bone's doing, talking from backstage.
You can talk from backstage
without even being on the screen.
Well, that makes no sense, but I'll go okay.
That's how he came on the unaffiliated channel. He went on their show and he was on in the backstage just talking. He was never on screen. I mean, I don't see why someone wouldn't want to come on screen, but, you know, I think it's pretty cool that you can do that from backstage, you know.
You don't know who you're talking to or who's talking to you. I wouldn't think that would be so, unless you was talking to a
simple
somebody high security,
eggs
supposed
and
to
bread.
be you know.
Yeah, incognito. The way he shows their face.
Oh my God. All right. This one got open. Bring this in. Bring this in.
Yeah. They got a little brown, didn't they, Andy?
How was it? Good?
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. You had enough?
Yeah. There's two of them now. Damn it.
There's two of them.
I had one bite left.
And you split that.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yay!
Now he's already cooking her breakfast.
That's awesome.
And Bella waits for me. Oh my God, you're sitting on the pillows.
Oh, I thought you said in the eggs.
Oh, imagine that would be awful.
Oh yeah, that would be silly.
Oh, that would be my luck though.
Yeah, mine
So
as
I
well.
message Desert Outlaw this morning. I haven't seen or heard from him in days. So
yeah,
I
man.
texted him last night.
and
I just made sure he was okay. I was like, "You still alive, man?" I was like, "What you doing, bro?"
He's a little younger, ain't he?
Yeah.
what we
I think
want.
he still likes to get out and enjoy that younger scene, you know?
Yeah, well, I was
Did he
just making
answer?
sure he's still breathing.
Yeah.
You
Did
know?
he answer?
Yes, he did.
Guess nobody can hear me, huh? Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can hear you. I'm sorry.
All
It's
right.
just
Yeah. No, I was
you're
just
talking a
the
little
whole reason
soft.
I told you that I'd message him was to see if anybody's heard from him or if he was okay, and I didn't know if he got a response. That's freaking great. Then he's fine, huh? Just incognito.
Yeah. But yeah, he goes out and I'm sure he
Yeah.
dates and stuff and goes out and stuff. And he's 20 something years old. I wouldn't.
Yeah,
I don't
he's a
blame him.
he's
You
a
know,
young
I'd
he's a
be
young cat.
I'd be out and about.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. No tie downs, no wife, no kids. Yeah, you
Surrounded
better
by
believe
big
it.
dogs, dude.
Yeah, surrounded by what?
That's why I always thought it was a
Dog.
little funny that he hung out with us as much as he did, you know? Like, good Lord,
Yeah.
what's going on?
Maybe he can.
You on house
Maybe he
arrest?
enjoys. Maybe he enjoys the wisdom of the old people.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I always did. I was always around the older people.
Yeah.
Didn't have a choice,
That's one we
man.
haven't heard in a while. Is wisdom for him.
Wisdom? Well, it ain't coming from me. No,
Yeah,
I can
he's,
spit some wisdom, but it's whether you listen or
from
not. It's what you know.
Dave's channel. The guy from Dave's channel, like other people that we knew. Wisdom.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Wisdom. There's a guy named Wisdom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, there ain't no time many people you meet come and go through these lives you never even know. And that's why I was talking
Yeah.
the other day, like there's so many people out there that come in and go. Like I was saying, they're just a lot of them get off the exit. They're not, they don't go with you, man. Or they just pop in, say hi and bye, or you'll see a name and be like, oh, hey, there's that guy. And then you won't see or hear for another 6 months or so. You know, it's like, how do you keep up with everybody on YouTube? It's hard. You can't do it. It's impossible, man. There's over 100 million people on YouTube. There's over 80 million, 80 million, I think. 80 million or 80 billion videos uploaded daily, they said. Maybe 80 million.
Yeah.
80 million or something like that. Videos daily from different people uploaded.
Now that's
So
ridiculous.
how do you keep up with the owners making bank, son?
Oh yeah. They make in one day what they paid for the company.
Well, not only that,
Wow.
he owns Google, so every one of us is contributing to his, his systems.
But
his
just
money.
think about that for a second. They make in one day what they paid for the company.
Oh yeah, they're nothing but profit and paying out now. People, paying these channels. What's up, American Uncensored and Mark's gas station? Okay,
And the company wasn't cheap.
no, I'd say not.
All right, that's what I'm trying to say. The company wasn't cheap, and they make that in one day, and that's what they paid for the company.
Yeah, I mean, Elon bought X for $40 billion, so you can imagine.
That's like that's absurd,
Yeah, but that's a lot of money. But also, it's like, hey, I'm getting these people to. But you think you own Google, man? How much you could do? Because how many people want their businesses and the information on Google? You know what I mean? And they're paying this guy that owns Google to have their ads and all their stuff on Google. I mean, he's got so much money. I bet he's got money in every bank ever built in the world.
You want to hear?
You're gonna keep it all you're gonna keep $100 billion in a little bank on an island somewhere? No.
You want to hear a crazy fact, Ray? So
it's in.
They've discovered what it would cost to end homelessness and end hunger. Okay, there's a price tag on that.
Yeah, I know.
So now Forbes or whoever, they figured out that all three of them
big time
can afford to do it.
Yep.
And still be filthy, disgustingly rich. And yet they choose not to do it.
There's a reason behind that too.
Yeah. I'm sure there is.
It's a market, man. pharmaceutical, all that, big pharma, all that, making money off of solving problems, you know what I mean, and giving you medications. Oh no, they need this. Or if they're homeless, they need to depend on this person, this government, or this, this agency, or this healthcare, or this, you know what I mean, medication, or this. So it's all like everybody, those people standing around with their hands in the pot getting money, and then we're left out here to, we got homelessness, people hungry, kids going hungry, everything like that. So
I mean, it's just mind blowing.
it is when something can be fixed and they're not willing to fix it.
Yeah, and it wouldn't really affect them.
No, it ain't like they're giving everybody money just to go and blow and live on. You know what I mean? They're fixing a problem that could be solved, Oh, what's up, Quick Shoe again? He's in and out a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, that was eggs. I inhaled that whole thing already, and I didn't even shoot for it. What is that? That's 13 grams each. That's 26. So, yeah. Let me see what the sugar is first. I'm a little late on shooting for that meal.
No, American Censored, you're correct. They'll never care about. They only say it when they're in front of a camera.
Yeah,
oh, we care about them.
We care about them.
We donate $1 million. Really?
Yeah.
What's that going to do? Pay their electric bill for these places that ain't even, you know what I mean? That, like I said, when I don't donate to any organization because I'm not greedy, I'm poor. But if I did donate, it wouldn't be to an organization that they say, hey, we got electric bills, we got employees we have to pay. And time it gets to the person that really walked in the door that needs help, they get a talking to and a slap on the butt, and they get out the door. Good luck. Good luck. That's all they get is a good luck.
Yeah.
Seriously, I've been in positions. I didn't get help. I got a lecture and said, have a good day.
Yeah.
Hope you get better. Seriously, like, it's crazy. I wouldn't ever donate to a big organization. If I had money, I would actually literally hand it out to the people I thought that needed it. It literally, not just cash, piles of cash to them, but I would take them and buy them things or give them the card. Like here's a Walmart card for $20K. Get anything you need, clothing, housing stuff, whatever, food. And I know people say, well, you shouldn't make that choice when you don't. Yeah, I can, because if it's me and it's my money and the people I want to help, then I don't want to give it to an organization where they're going to not help. And I'm not saying all organizations are like that. I'm just saying.
Good morning, America. It sounds so weird. Good morning, America. American Uncensored is here.
Yeah, Robert, true homelessness and drug addict are not the same. Yeah. I mean, it's exactly, as long as they want to keep doing drugs and all that, homeless will always be. I mean, they'll always be homelessness. You can't fix somebody that don't want to be fixed, or that's not ready to be fixed, or help.
You can't help someone that doesn't want to be helped.
And a lot of them don't. A lot of them want to live that life. They refuse to conform to, society. And then there is true homelessness of, hey, he lost his job, he lost his family, then the family goes and he lost his house and all that, and he can't provide. And where's he go? What happens? I mean, there's true homelessness. People just get things stuck and they cannot get it back. You know what I mean? They can't get back up. They can't. It's. You think you go to rent a house nowadays or anytime, you got to have a deposit. First month, last month's rent was a house usually go for $2,500 more a month. So there's $5K at least. Then you got to have all your utilities and everything ready. So you're, if you don't have, 5 to 8, 10K ready to pay, you're homeless.
Yeah.
So you're not going to have a real, a place to live.
I don't have money for a storage unit.
How many apartment complexes are $1,500 for one bedroom? How do you afford that? It's
What's Moto making? Moto, what'd you make? Hash browns?
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Yeah, he didn't have it close enough for me to tell what he was making.
Yeah, Moto's so patient. He takes his
Right.
time. He makes his food good. He
I
makes
do too.
kinds of food together. Me, I'm
That's
just
why I
like,
don't.
bam, thank you, ma'am. Throw it together, bam, done. Eat.
That's why I don't like do mine while I'm sitting here on here. I always, get off and then I'll make mine because, I do it a certain way. Or
Well, I saw Moto go into the kitchen and I was like, oh, Moto. I'm like, he's making me hungry already. He's not even starting yet. Like, he's in the kitchen. All you had to do was go to the kitchen. You made me hungry this morning, Moto.
I mean, it's good to fry the taters like that and stuff, real taters. But if you ever buy the bag, like the hash browns and stuff, you can cook. They're pretty good if you let them unthaw first and everything.
Yeah, but the way he makes them, like fresh, like
that.
But
I'm saying, oh no, yeah, that's the best way. But what I'm saying is, if you buy, like, I'll buy the frozen bag sometimes, and I'll use the Blackstone. And man, and I can do it like Waffle House. You know what I mean? Load it up with onions and pepper, whatever I want. Bacon bits, cheese. And fry them on the grill out there, and they're freaking awesome, dude.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that quick too. That's crazy.
All right, Andy, have a good one.
I think Moto's frozen.
I think he was trying to change his. Yeah,
he's coming in on this computer. Meth sucks. Yeah.
Rough lifestyle, man.
Yeah. There he is. Hey, Moto.
Hey, man. I had to do the switch.
Yeah.
The switcheroo.
Years and years. Oh, snap, crackle, pop.
Yeah, what did you have this morning then?
I ended up just having 2 eggs on toast. I didn't have any cheese. We were out of cheese, so that was
don't look too bad, I guess.
Nice. We
jalapenos and onion. And,
yeah, that's nice.
What's on top?
Eggs, I think.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
I had banana nut bread this morning.
That sounds really good.
We made some last night, so
banana nut bread, man. I haven't had that in a while.
I love it. We go light on the nuts though because I'm not a big nut fan, It's like, seriously, like I don't like, and one of my favorite pies is a pecan pie, and I love pecans, but if you put too many, like we make things from scratch, so, and I love doing it that way. They just better. The crusts are better, the homemade crust is better, all that. So we do that stuff homemade. So we don't go too heavy. We'll do the recipe, but a lot of people go heavy and put a lot on top and all that. And I don't like, it's just, I don't know. I've never been a fan of now, like boiled peanuts and stuff. I can't eat them. They just have a bad taste to me. I don't, salted, just regular salted peanuts you can buy in a jar. I don't care for.
Yeah. Boiled peanuts suck.
I like peanut butter though.
Yeah.
I like peanut butter, but I don't like the peanuts.
You have to have good peanuts because sometimes they'll taste old and nasty, and that's why they sugar them up and put all the stuff on them and then sell them out. They're not even close to fresh. Yeah,
and then like those cashews or whatever those people eat, or what's the other ones out of the big bag? They're green looking or something. Is that what I'm talking about? Cashew or something? I don't know. I think those things. Ooh, they're nasty. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man, meth is horrible. I lived when I got out of jail in Cape Coral. There was meth heads trying to steal all my shit. Where I was like, dude, I'm gonna kill all of you if you don't fucking stay away from me and my shit.
where what do you mean? Like your house or at?
I was
all
staying
for you.
in the trailer temporarily, and I was like,
Oh,
listen, I don't care if I have to grab a chair and beat you to death with it. You're going to die if you steal my shit. I'm just
I
telling
thought you
that
meant like
right
the
now.
bag you were carrying out of jail. I was gonna say, just tell them to go to jail. They'll get the same bag of stuff.
Yeah, I was like,
You'll get the mini toothbrush and the toothpaste and all the goodies.
well, after I got out of jail, I had my stuff moved to where I was at, and then I was, I was trying to set up like a little like campsite where I was,
Yeah.
with the trailer and shit, and I was like, dude, stay away from my shit. And a couple times I was like, dude, I was like, I'm serious. I don't think you understand. Yeah. They stole my shit.
There I was talking again.
You was muted, wasn't you?
I was muted. Yeah, I was telling Quickshoe how great it was that he sent pictures and made us all part of his family get together and what he was doing. Like it's almost tangible, and that's really nice of you, man.
Yeah, that's
Appreciate
cool.
it. It's good to see you having a good time doing things that we probably wish we were doing right now.
Hell yeah.
Like I'd like to go see my family out there and my grandbabies and all that, but
I have a feeling, I'm gonna be seeing mine pretty soon. From the not the good visit kind, There, I got that logo too. That's my favorite logo I always had with my initials on my name, my hat up there. I always loved the bearded skull with the headphones, the live, with my Ray's Moto Life initials on it. Yeah.
Sorry, Moto. It's like we have telepathy. I swear to God, sometimes.
just like old times, isn't it?
Yeah. We literally at the same exact second sometimes go for the same messages. It's crazy.
Oh, both of you controlling it? Yeah.
Yeah. It's like insane. Like literally just now, and I see him eat, and I'm like, oh, he's not gonna go for him. And then I'm like, I go for it, and then he went for it. I was like, damn, I mean, how's that happen?
Yeah.
It's like telepathy. It's crazy.
Using my third arm.
Yeah. Oh, it's funny. What's up, Lay? Lay is so happy now with the other dogs here.
Lolly Crafting. How you doing, Lolly?
I'm all right.
And-
I'm
yeah,
trying
oh,
to
you-
find the pictures and videos for John sang tonight, and
Oh, yeah.
having a little trouble.
Well, hang in there. You'll be okay. At least you started now and not like 30 minutes before like I would.
Oh no, I have way too much to go through to try to.
Yeah.
I keep saying I need to organize my pictures because I have way too many, and
Me too.
I haven't done it. So
If you saw
it's
my
my own
desktop
fault.
right now, it looks like someone took my photo album and threw it across the floor. That's what my desktop looks like. There's pictures everywhere, scattered like a deck of cards.
Yeah.
I was like, and then what I do is I just end up like throwing a bunch of pictures out on my desktop to like just check them out every so often to see which ones I want. And then whatever ones and then after I get sick of all those pictures, I'll just wipe them all out. I'll just throw them all,
Trying to drag something over and it ain't working right. I thought I could drag something over a picture. It usually does right, but
I tell you, it took me so long to learn computers because
I'm telling you, it's hard, man. Because
I didn't learn computers until like
not that kind of guy.
Years after high school. Like, I mean, they didn't have the internet until 97. I graduated 90.
Yeah, I left in 98. So I was done in 98,
It was like I'm the last, like the last generation
Okay.
not
I
to
like
have
that one too.
as a child, at least.
That's a good one. That's cool.
What are the
That
dogs doing?
That's a little 80s. Like when I did the Avatar, I did like the 80s, neon colors. So little colors around the headphones. People don't realize if the name's not up there, some people wouldn't even know who you are if you have just a certain logo that no one knows you by, So, yeah, see if you got the name, but you can always be incognito anywhere you go. But it's fun, little things to play with because I could put Moto as me on my face. I mean, I could put Moto as my avatar.
Wonder how Ray is doing. Anybody know? Ray?
Well,
Ray?
he jumped in earlier and was like, "Hey, we stopped. We're riding. We stopped, and I just wanted to say hi or something like that."
Okay.
And I told him to have a good ride and be careful. So he's on his big ride or long ride because he said it was going to be an all day thing. I think he was pretty happy to do it because I think he kind of has some winter blues a little bit. Even though he's in Georgia, I don't think they were expecting that snow they got and all that. So, it's thanks, Salty. Yeah, I like it. I think it's pretty cool. I'm an 80s baby. I mean, I was born 1980, so I was a kid through the 80s. I like the neon look there. Power's back on, good. You got grandbabies in the house. You don't need to have no heat with ice falling and snow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
If you have to, always have a wood stove or a kerosene heater or something as backup, even if you don't use. I know everyone's like kerosene. So man, I grew up on wood stoves. Our mother, we would hang sheets and blankets over certain doors and stuff just to keep the heat inside. And we had a water bed. All 5 of us boys had to sleep in, and we'd turn it up to keep us warm at night. In the winter nights when we didn't have a lot of heat, and we used kerosene heaters growing up constantly. And thank God we didn't burn up or nothing. But yes, they can be dangerous if kids are around them and touch them and all that. But if you're a parent and you teach your kids right, then they won't do it. Like it'll burn one. Like my mother said, "Hey, you're only going to get burnt once. Trust me, you won't touch it again."
When we got rid of the house in Jersey, my ex was the real estate agent, and she sent me pictures of when the house was cleared out and ready for sale with the fireplaces in the basement and in the living room and everything, and the way it was, and the brick and the booger brick that was in the living room behind the fireplace and everything, and the giant slab of bluestone. It was a 3-inch slab, 6 foot by 5 foot or whatever, and it sat on that. And I mean, it was nice. It was old cedar shake outside and inside, and a lot of wood and stuff, and a new bathroom on the main level. And after it was sold, they ripped everything out, and I just, when I got the pictures of the redone version of the house, and they pushed through the one wall and did this and that, I was just like, holy crap! I was like, they ripped both fireplaces out of the house. There was no fireplaces left. I was just devastated, and I was just like heartbroken to see that it was just gone. Like they just literally stripped it out of the house like it was never there. And like I was like, I almost didn't want to see it. I was like, damn, it's gone. I was like we never existed.
Yeah. I
was like, whoa.
It's funny how we attach ourselves to things like that instead of the existence of where we bring ourselves.
Yeah.
But just your memories in the past is more what's kind of like, wow, are those gone? Well, no, they're here, but I like to see them.
Yeah, like I was just like I was so heartbroken. Like I was just like it's like someone punched me in the stomach and knocked the
Yeah.
wind out of me.
So it makes it hard to throw pictures away and stuff that you got laying around. And like you haven't seen them in maybe 15 years, and you go, well, I'm going to save them for that day that I'm going to be reminiscing and going and want to have it. And you never have that day, but you know you got them there. Every once in a while, I guess you pull them out, but
Yeah, we have a tub full of photo albums my mother has kept for 40, 50 years, and it just goes back. And there's no way I'd ever get rid of them. I'll just pack them with me till I die, and hopefully my kids keep them. You know, because growing up we didn't have iPhones, and we had cat.
The wooden banister that went up to the second level was I mean it wasn't like extraordinarily beautiful, but it was old school. It was curled at the ends, you know, it was heavy duty. It was mounted, you know, with brassware onto the wall and stuff. It was nice, you know, and there was a wooden column that was carved at the bottom, like nothing fancy or intricate, but it was nice, you know. And like all that was ripped out, gone. Like you know, I was like, oh, I couldn't even imagine them taking a sledgehammer to that slab of bluestone in the living room. Or I want to think that they recycled everything, you know, and I know they probably didn't, but I'm like,
that's terrible, Salty.
Yeah,
y'all read that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I always grew up like what Ray said, you know, from Minnesota, you have backup. You got to have backup if things are going. So I always, even when I came here to Virginia, I made sure I had a kerosene heater, and I'd go buy the 2 big, you know, things of kerosene. I kept that throughout, and I'd just run it, like, because I was used to having nicer and extra heat. You know, you get $450 bill for heat when you have this crappy home that's not built for cold and you know, stuff. So you want that around your living room and where y'all do your stuff, and you take care of it. Maybe at night you might let it die down. I usually got up and kept it going, but I always have windows cracked too. Like you have a couple windows, you know, with cracked open.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying, oh, I'm better than that. Anybody could forget, or one of the kids could shut it, you know, or who knows.
About $30 in fuel.
I just you don't realize just how dangerous that carbon monoxide can be until you don't have oxygen. How do you not start suffocating and not wake up first?
Yeah.
Does that poison your brain, and then your brain?
That's
your heart rate drops so low.
It puts you to sleep.
Yeah.
So you go way to sleep while you're sleeping.
Yes, it knocks you unconscious while you're sleeping.
Yeah. So it isn't like you run out of breath and you go, oh, you gotta get up. You know, you're like,
that's a different. Yeah.
It slowly
it makes you sleepy.
Or your everything off.
And then your heart rate drops after you fall asleep, and you just go into the night.
And if you make sure you got those sensors too, you know, on your
carbon dioxide sensors.
You got to really take.
And if you're awake, it will put you to sleep.
Yeah, the homes we used though was always, you know, we had like Dean said, you know, our house wasn't always insulated for, you know, for the weather, so it wasn't, you know, we had. You know, that's
trying to save some money and stay warm.
Well, I mean, you know, like I said, $30 in kerosene, even if you did have electric heat or whatever, it would keep that price down because it wouldn't, your heat wouldn't be running constantly to try to keep up. Because I noticed a lot when it was really 0 degrees around my place, because like my central heat, my electric heat and stuff, it has to kick on and it never stops running, and it'll be, you know, $200, $300, $400 bill. Because it's the backup heat kicking on, because it has the emergency heat, because it's so cold out. It's just constantly running. And it's like, okay, do I need to throw, you know, some kerosene in a kerosene heater just to, or open the oven for a little while, knock the chill out, stop the heater from running constantly? Because our bill went from like $100 to like $250 in this past month. So. In electric, so just on the heat running, so because it never it never, and we don't keep it above 73, I think 72, something like that. So on the
Yeah.
heat side, and
Mine's at 68, I think. I'm sitting like this here right now, but like sometimes at night, even though that says 68, for some reason you get like, I don't know, cold spots or whatever. But
Yeah.
I am by a window over here. So I don't know how that works, but you'd be just cold. Or maybe your metabolism's all shut down too. And
yeah. Now, if my kids come in and say we're cold, I'll turn it up a notch, but nothing. We don't turn it up to like 80 degrees to keep it hot. You know what I mean? I can't do that. I have
I
enough
gotta
trouble.
see this picture of Sick here. Hang on.
Being too hot. Yeah, it's not bad.
That's classic, bro. That's really
Yeah.
nice.
Well, I said a picture, you know, actual photo. To me, like we were talking about a photo album, I can look at a picture, and a picture does have 1,000 words because it takes me back to that place, to that memory, to, you know, what I was doing at that time and the people around me or the family. You know what I mean? Like pictures are sacred in my opinion. You know, they captured the time we were in. You know, they stopped time.
Yeah,
and you're stopped in that time of that picture being taken. So. I love pictures. I hate that everything's so digital. I don't hate it, but I'm like glad that we grew up with camera and you had to take them and get them developed and have pictures, you know, because
I'd be pretty screwed for pictures if everything went down on the internet and phones and just say, I don't have any physical pictures.
That's what I mean.
Unless they were way back.
If you don't have it on a hard drive backed up, you've lost all your memories and pictures and your family that has passed and gone. And I don't know. I'm kind of sentimental, man. You know, we try to download everything on a drive that we do now, but you know, the pictures that we had growing up and all them photo albums, you know, them are sacred to me. Now I'm just sentimental about things, you know, like that. A lot of people ain't. They're like, I don't care. But I enjoyed my family members that is gone that, you know, I don't get to see more, but I can go back and I know exactly what photo album they're in and family reunions and all the family coming together and looking at those pictures. So
a lot of real life.
It is. It does, man. It's a sacred thing, you know, to get out and see people face to face and not just this all the time. You know, it's a, I don't know.
It's a little different, but then again, I'd have never had a clue from any of you guys never.
Exactly. That's why I said it's
ever getting to
bad.
know you. I'd have never, you know,
exactly. There's a good,
you have your pros and cons and get to compare things. Well, what's it like over in Indiana or Tennessee, and like get to see stuff and
or
like
Scotland
like
or
last night at Australia, we were riding around and going into a store with Dave of all things. Like, who does that? You know,
or the UK or somewhere, you know, somewhere.
Zed had come in
Scotland, you know,
and he's talking so slow and so trying to talk so well for us so that we could understand. It's like, man, he's a champion, man.
Like this,
trying to.
And it's still kind of difficult.
Really concentrating.
But he's a good guy, man. He is.
Absolutely. I could understand him, but it takes effort a little bit.
Yeah. Oh no, I have to completely drown everything out just to listen to him.
Yeah.
But it's funny though, because you have to like very much so pay attention.
Yeah, and that's like the Peaky Biker too. Both of their languages like that. And it's like, okay, you know, like you have to get into the conversation or you're not going to understand anything they talk about. Mm-hmm. You know, really, you have to pay attention. But that's a good thing. Like you said, I was thinking of that. I was trying to think of that word, pros and cons. And there's pros and cons. I wouldn't have met half the people I've met if it wasn't from social media. It was just the luck of the draw thing. You know, there are so many good people that I have met through a damn little phone or a computer that it's crazy, you know, experiences places I went, you know, and things I've done that I don't think I could have done with any other people if I wouldn't have met them online, you know, I mean.
Yeah.
So,
you know, I just wanted to say something about Salty's show. Salty's show, find is amazing because it's so fast. It almost forces me to be interactive with the show. Because if you're slacking or you're not paying attention, you're gonna be lost. Because it's a quick moving show. Like all the links,
Yeah, it's real fast.
so you have to pay attention. And I try my best to pay attention, follow the links, and follow where he's going. And it makes you almost have to be involved with the show.
Well, yeah, because he jumps from one person to the next. It's.
Yeah, and I told him about that. I was like, that Salty, that's what makes, because my attention span, my ADHD, my dyslexia kills me. It's like such a hindrance sometimes with a lot of my daily activities. Yeah. But but like when I'm on Salty's, I know it's not a long show, so I got to pay attention to what we got and what's going on. And he's informative, and he tells you what's going on for the day, what's the news and everything, the new links. So like I try to go to the links, I try to subscribe to the new people and stuff.
No, I can't do any of that until after the show because I have to pay attention enough to. If I start clicking on other things, I'm going to miss something else. I feel
and like that's I'm trying to be fast, and I'm just I'll go look at the channel afterwards, but I'll subscribe so I know that I'm subscribed.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's certain people that y'all know me, so it's certain people that has to just grab my attention. Salty was one of them. I've seen him online, and I was like, "This has been a long time ago." Yeah, and I don't think he had hardly any followings or anything, And it was like, "Who's this guy? Oh, he builds choppers. Let me check him out and see." And then we just started talking and stuff, and we talked about him, going and putting the chopper out and getting involved in the shows. And I told him, I was like, really took him a while to, man, I'm telling you, as far as he's come, getting on and doing a live, guys, you don't understand. That was not him. Yeah. He would not have been seen like that. I'm telling you. Yeah. And just trying to give him that little encouragement to say, hey, you're not going to know until you just put it in the show, or go do this. You're not going to do, it takes time, but you have to, I forget all the conversations we had, but I tried to encourage him as much as I could. And he'll tell you, and it's nothing I'm trying to brag about or anything. I don't need a cookie. I don't need credit. I seen a guy that I thought was cool, and what he was doing, building choppers and shit, was cool. And I wanted to get involved with his show, you know what I mean? And see what he was doing. And that's what it takes for me to subscribe and actually follow somebody really and get to know them, because it takes me to get involved. I have to really feel like that connection of getting involved, taking that time to see. And if it's something that I really enjoy like that, then I will say hi and try to get involved, and just in their life to be friends, and that's all. I don't need anything out of this, friendship. That's good enough for me, I mean, that's cool. And thank you. Yeah, it does keep it simple. And that's a good thing. It's quick and simple. And, I was one of these first subs ever. I mean, I've been there with him from pretty much the beginning, and me and him would sit on a stream by ourselves in his garage, and I'd talk back and forth to him. And like I was in the chat, and he would sit and talk, or we'd talk. And but yeah, man, like anytime you see a channel like that and most of us can tell, hey, it just needs a little encouragement to try to take that leap out. Hey, you can't get recognized if you're not putting your stuff in a show, or just you don't have to worry about the invited builds and stuff like that. Just, enter in the shows that say, hey, just ride up and enter. You have to start, small, and then work your way to getting invited. And now look at him. He's been getting invited to the damn show, I mean, St. Louis, the cycle showcase, all that stuff. It takes time, you can't just build a bike and expect people to invite you places if they don't know you, and you ain't, been putting your stuff into a show that's, everybody welcome, then nobody's gonna know who you are. So
Yeah.
you have to be willing to be vulnerable, put yourself out there. All of us do, not just about bikes, just getting on here. You have to be vulnerable enough to get on here and talk and be willing to put yourself out, because that's what we're doing.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
We're
definitely.
putting our lives out to the world. Anybody.
There's been a couple times I was like, "Oh, what have I done? Like maybe I shouldn't have done this." I was like, like a couple times I was like, "This is a lot." Like this. Maybe this wasn't a good idea in the beginning. At least I thought that, and I was like, you know what? Who cares? I was like, just go with it. Just don't do stupid shit.
See, I was the first stranger he ever talked to.
There you go.
Telling you, man, we go back to where he started, man. It was just, I seen something in him, and he's older than me. He's got more life experience and everything, but the way I talk and talk to anybody or whatever, I talk so much. I was like, man, I'm interested in what this dude's building and what he's doing, and it just went from there, just building the friendship, and talking to the guy every day, and
I look at people older than me as just wiser people.
Exactly, and that's the way I look. When I've seen him, I thought, man, he knows more than I do. Yeah, maybe he can give me some pointers. If I ever was to build this one and the Sportster and and it wasn't like I was looking to get something out of him or nothing like that. It was like, I want to know what he knows. He's got knowledge.
I want to hear stories. I want to hear. I want to hear stories. I want to know what he did. I want to know how he did things and what his experiences are and his stories are. And I'm sure there's funny ones.
And remember, don't talk. Exactly.
And like Moto's got 40 years of tattoo experience. I'm just, dude.
Exactly. Like I have
stories, bro. People got stories when they sit and get tattooed.
And Lolly, she's got, I'm not going to say an age, but she's got years of experience.
Sorry.
Things I don't,
I don't mind admitting it.
No, I just don't know your age.
I'm getting old.
I don't want to be disrespectful. But you're older than me, I'm sure.
I am 54.
Okay, so I'm 44, so almost 10 years. And not only that, you've got more experience of cooking things than I do. So, hey, maybe if I ever needed to ask a question about food or something,
Lolly has a gift.
Ask Lolly and say, hey, how do I do this? Or should this be done this way or what,
Lolly has a gift.
I know I usually refer to my mother, though, because she's done it all. But I'm just saying, for instance, if I needed to, ask Lolly, I'm sure and Frog the same way, he's got more experience than me on things. And
it takes a community to raise a community.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all good.
But it takes willing people to stay in the community and have a good community, though. You got to be willing to, you know what I mean? I don't know, not want to go down a rabbit hole on it, but you have to find the right people in that community to be that community, though. It can't, I don't know, because there's disruptors. It's the internet. What do you expect?
Yeah.
It's all. But, there's many ways to get around food, so.
Salty's funny, man. Salty always cracks me up, and when I'm least expecting it. And remember, don't talk to strangers.
Yeah. They may turn out to be good friends. No candy. Don't accept candy from a van.
That's funny.
You've been on 2 hours and almost 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fixing to have to jump and see to the kids
being
go
rude
to work and stuff like that. I'm not trying to be rude and jump off. Yeah, that was cool, Dean. I like that, man.
Sitting here making my own thing.
Oh, you're good, man. I'm gonna jump.
Cutting and pasting little pieces out of what. This is what I recorded before I went live, and that's how you can make.
How long have you been doing that before you went live?
This is how you can repurpose your lives or your recordings. Like I started out recording and then I turned it into a live after I got tired. And you know, that made my time go by so much faster.
No kidding.
I started having some fun, and I get to make some comments. And I started joking and talking with the guy because I knew you guys might be listening and stuff. Like I was there with you, but I knew you were there, but I couldn't see you. Like like to have my monitor and stuff set up where I can see more of the chats and talk while I do it because it makes a difference.
Now, didn't you do?
I started having a good time.
Didn't you do some names or something on somebody's arms? I thought you posted a picture of something that on Facebook or maybe Instagram. I don't know. Of like you put something on people's arms. No, you didn't do any like names or sayings?
No.
It might have been someone else I seen. I follow a couple of artists, so
yeah.
You can't. All right, I got to jump, man, and see to the family and everything. So
everybody
have a blessed day. It was good talking to you. Everybody in the chat, have a good one, man.
You too, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Right. Yes, ma'am. Sick. Thanks for being late. You had me jump on. No, you're good, brother.
It was so late this morning.
It's all right.
Nothing was going right.
All right, guys. I'll talk to you in a bit, though. I got to jump.
I notice every time I hit the space bar, it pops that thing back up and on when I'm not on the right screen. Sorry about that. I keep popping it up. So who's? Oh, that's you. I thought it was Ray was still on. I was like, dang, is he going to be all right?
That's me.
That was you.
That's me. Oh, God. Oh, breathe.
Yeah, so that's what I was doing this morning. I was like, gosh, I could do this on my phone. So I started making a little short version and all that of this recording. And I was up at 4 o'clock. Okay, that's what really happened. And I was up for about 6:30. I thought, gosh, when I dozed off, maybe a time or two in between all that.
Yeah.
And then when I woke up again, it was like, well, let me put on YouTube on the TV. I was like, Cawffee show. Oh, so yeah, they've been on for 20 minutes already. Good job, Dean. You know, good job.
I went on at 35. I had to restart my computer, everything. I was like, what else could possibly go wrong? I couldn't get into the StreamYard. Nothing was loading. I couldn't find the pre-scheduled thing in StreamYard. I'm like, I'm just gonna restart the computer. I said restart. I'm like, it's 9:30 already. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Just like effing this.
Was you on your old one? You got 2 of them, and it's still in my thing, in my drop down screen. I got the regular sick bastard, and then I got sick bastard 71.
Yeah, I got the old free version. I have,
yes.
And then I have Max. I don't know why it doesn't combine them. It's 2 separate ones.
They're there, like
Yeah, I don't
like if you went into Max, would you actually, and then you hit a broadcasting channel, could you actually pick up his channel again? And like if he wanted to do that, and like you're actually sharing the whole, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, like share it.
Like you might be able to, like if he wanted to use it. I just didn't know if that was like how they cut you off, if it's cut off. Only way you can know is either ask Mac, hey, do you mind if I try it, or just go try it and don't do it, obviously.
Yeah.
And just let him know that, hey, you're able to do that. Something like that, you know.
I don't know how. Like you'd have to walk me through that. Good morning, Sterling. I don't wait.
Hey, good morning, Sterling. Yeah, you just, when you go in, don't go into your own. You go into the drop down box, and you go to, like when you go see me, go to the one where you see Mac is at, and then start going through the settings, like destinations that you want to broadcast to. See if it picks up his channel. Like he's still there, but he's not. He just gave it to you, but yet he's there. I don't know how those transfers work. I don't have that.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it'd be interesting to know. Time for a lazy day yesterday. It was extremely productive. Yeah.
So does that mean, like, I know how I am. So like if I have a really productive day, that next day might as well be a vacation day.
Yeah, reward day.
You know, if people just driving by, like staring at the house.
Yeah, you can.
Are getting visitors?
You can feel good about staying in your pajamas all day, watching a movie, not doing shit because you're living off of yesterday's high. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, look what I did. I don't know. Sterling might keep going. My dad's like, he's a task. He'll do that day after day after day after day, and I'm like, I'm good. I'm good.
I need
I'm
a
way
reward.
good. I'm way good. Scooby snack.
Yeah, I need
Please.
I need a reward. Like, what's my reward? Like, where's my reward? Like, do I go to dinner? Do I take myself out to eat? Do I make myself a nice meal? Like, what do I do? Like, do I have the next day off and sit around like a sack of potatoes?
I feel energized, and it is good. It's just like when you exercise, you dread the thought of it and going and doing it, but after you do it,
it feels good.
Yeah, and then you got days and weeks of it. It's great.
Yeah.
And here I sit this is my exercise. Doing this with y'all.
Yeah. It makes me very happy to see the dogs happy.
They all get along. They don't have no trouble, do they?
No, they do not. They get along so well. They're great together.
They're like, hey, it's you again.
Yeah. And they miss each other so much.
You're back.
And like last night they were all sleeping, and 2 out of the 3 of them were dreaming about each other. It was ridiculous. They're running, chirping in their sleep and yelling in their sleep, and I'm like, dude, tone it down. they're like they're running around and twitching and just running. I was like, dude, where are they going? I'm like, where are you going?
That's a little funny.
Yeah.
That's a little funny. I gotta really go and make edit a video down that I started that I was trying to hopefully try to get out today. I try to just as a task to do every Wednesday and Sunday, but doing lots of lives puts a big crimp and all that, because that's usually all your evening time when you go to work. Well, you get up in the morning and you do a live. You go to work, sometimes you do a live there, come home, then you got an all-nighter of 3 hours, and like
yeah,
I love doing that and hanging, but like at some point you start questioning yourself. What are you doing? I can't even do these other, but then you go, well, what's the importance of that video compared to doing what you're doing?
Yeah.
On another hand, so there's
Morning, Sterling.
Gets to be a little bit.
I'm gonna try to join those 2 clips I have.
Yeah.
Together and make that into an intro, I think.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna try to upload it to YouTube as a 3-minute short, maybe, and then I can use it as an intro.
Here's what you can do.
Maybe.
See that? You got that on your phone and alarms and timers, and so what you do is you start that. First you start a screen share or a screen copy or whatever it does, and it will record. And then you record however long, put over 2 minutes, so you got a little bit that you can cut when you start editing it.
Yeah.
And then you take away and you crop everything on your layer. You go into your transform and you wipe away all the pieces that you don't want of your screen on and leave that little square box with the 2-minute countdown. There may be easier ways to do it. It's the only way this P-brain knows how to do it.
Yeah,
that's how I do mine. And then you can size it. You can make it big, make it small, and you put it right over your intro and have a timer there if you want, which is kind of neat. That way it lets everybody know, well, how long, in case their answer, you want to know that, well, it's only going to be 2 minutes. I'm going to hang out,
Yeah.
Some do, some don't. I don't know. Just let them know how long it'll be before they get to seasick.
Yeah, and I gotta see if it'll clean up the picture. Clean up the picture a little bit.
Yeah. And while you're doing that, you can make one for 30 seconds, you can make one for a minute and one for 2 minutes. So you have some varieties of that same one, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
And then just hang on to those. You're good to go. Once you upload them in your StreamYard, you have them. They'll be there. You don't have to save them anywhere else, which is really neat. Like if you delete it off your computer, they'll still be in your StreamYard.
Okay. Okay. All right. This way I don't have to necessarily bring it into YouTube.
Yeah, to upload for
If I didn't want to bring it in there, I didn't have to.
Yeah.
But
if you want intros on your scheduled ones like mine that are scheduled and people go to it, it plays a little clip of something or whatever, like the coffee shop. It shows my coffee maker going and whatever. It's goofy stuff. That you have to like actually upload to YouTube, keep it unlisted.
That's awful.
Yeah, and then you just go to a related video and add that in the what do we call it, control room under customization.
Okay, so then it would just be unlisted.
Yeah,
it would just be unlisted, so no one else could see it except for me. It would be one of my private videos. I got you.
Yeah. You can make a folder for that for your own self and keep that folder unlisted so nobody else gets confused with it. And there'll be nothing in it if they see it, only you.
Yeah, I got it. I got you. Yeah, I need layman's terms. That's good.
Yeah, try. And I'm definitely a layman, so it's just, what are you doing?
Like I wish I knew now what I didn't know back in 1997, because I would have invested in the internet, AOL or whatever, and I would have invested in IBM, and I would have invested in bottled water. And I think I'd be pretty all right by now.
Wouldn't we all?
I didn't, so here we are.
Sterling, you could always come hang out and visit with us for a little bit, man. Just saying. Man. I was wondering the other morning when he was on, or what was he doing? Did he do a live or did he join us? I was doing math. I was like, damn, he's on at 5 o'clock in the morning. He's got to be 5 a.m., 5, 6, 7, 8, or 6.
Yeah, the other day,
6:30.
I was like, whoa.
I'm still a finger counter.
Yeah, I was like,
it's faster. It's reliable. I can see them.
Reliable. It's right.
It's really 3. It's not the memory and the smarts. It's right there. I see them.
Yeah. That's funny.
Jog Dream World. Yeah.
Yeah,
and
man.
They already live a pretty good world as long as they got good owners, you know.
Yeah, dude.
And even when they have bad owners, they can switch to good times sometimes. I don't know, some of those channels you see on YouTube where the dogs have really been traumatized, they won't even let you near them, and the guy will sit in there for hours and really figures out a way to get comfortable with them. It's just like, gives me goosebumps, just like saving a life, you know.
It's
a whole world of isolated in hell in a prison that they're in, and you know all they know how to do is bark and bite, you know.
Heartbreaking.
Or do not. Yeah, I was like, I can't believe.
Yeah,
it's out there. Lives, streams ruin my creativity.
If I won the lottery, I would have a dog sanctuary, without a doubt.
Whew.
You know,
I hope that only works for you, Sterling. Well, because if it's affecting mine in some way, I got to save what little I have. I better jump off right now because let me tell you.
Yeah.
Now, Mix, it inspires me sometimes. Sometimes, I'm on too long, that's for sure. But I get inspiration. Like last night, I was dreaming or thinking, and this morning, I wanted to get up several times to try different ways of accomplishing things that I want to do, like with connecting with this phone and using a microphone, and how can I manipulate this or do that, or will I need to, you know, just things to aspire. I don't know.
I had a small goal for today. I was going to shower and then I was going to film a ride and publish it today, all in one day. Minimal editing, do a clap. One have the phone facing me, the GoPro facing away, blend them together, put it out.
You know, people have effects when they talk and can do stuff, and like I guess on Sterling's show, you hear that echoes. I was just wondering if I connected my mic up into my guitar port, and I got reverbs, I got delays, I got right down there is a big band EQ, like 15 band EQ. And then you put your output that would go into the computer and plug in your thing, and then you can talk through your Bluetooth mic through that and make any like use it like a soundboard or effects thing, you know.
But what about the power? Like the power wouldn't fry anything?
Well, I wouldn't do it like on the output. You do it through a computer hookup or what they have on there, that the different low powered or whatever it is that for record mode, like what they plug into soundboards. You plug your units into soundboards when you're playing out, you know, and you got the sound man and they got the soundboard, and that's how they even everybody out, and by having monitors.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I did it with the microphone, like karaoke and stuff like that back in the day when he used to have mics and everything. Make another drone video today. Yeah. Are you around the yard? You going?
He's great at that, man. The drone videos he makes are friggin' incredible.
Time for the dog to walk me.
Ridiculous.
One of those dogs, huh? The dog's gonna walk you. And all the pit bulls I had back in the day, Staffordshire Terriers, they pull hard. They always would pull. You couldn't stop them.
Take care, man. I'll see you later. Thanks for coming in, bro.
I wasn't smart enough to know how to train them, is what it really was probably, but my StreamYard stuff, yeah, you've got toys to work with. That's real nice after you showed me the sound board stuff or whatever, and then I started listening to more about reviews on what the difference between a dynamic mic is and a condenser mic is, and just learning more about that type of equipment helped me understand what the soundboard would do for, because some mics don't really have no power. You have to run it through a little board to make it powered, something like that. But yeah, there you go.
Nice, Sterling. That's fantastic, brother.
I was waiting for that information. It's a matter of fact.
Talk about freedom.
I can quit trying to picture it in my mind. I actually know now.
Oh God.
Well, see.
Well,
you're doing a service.
I don't even know what to follow up on that one.
That's a service. Thank you. Sorry, go ahead. We're all waiting to see what the next comment is. Can't get it up there quick enough. Let's see.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Too much self-entertainment. Open to too much self-entertainment all the time, isn't it?
Oh my God.
Sarcasm runs deep sometimes, don't it? That's just amazing.
God, crying. Oh.
Thing is, you're hoping the other person appreciates that, you know.
Oh my God.
It's risk taking.
Oh my God.
Listening to you laugh kills me more than the whole joke.
One day, dude, I could not stop crying, dude. We had to stop. We had to get. We had to stop talking. We had to stop texting each other. We had to get off the live stream. We had to end all contact for like 24 hours. I was like in tears, dude, for a day.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous.
Oh.
I don't even remember what it was, but it was hysterical. That's all I remember. Hysterical.
Yeah, there's a lot your brain could go to with all that, Salty, I'll tell you. Sterling left the conversation after all that. I don't know. Got nothing. We got nothing after that.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. I can't.
Poor Lolly. I don't know what you hang
I know,
out
Lolly
with us like
just
that.
went
Like, God.
Lolly just
It's all good.
Yeah. That's all I got for you.
Good.
It's all good.
Oh, my God.
It's like having kids again, ain't it? Huh? Yeah, the children are misbehaving.
At least I had all boys, so I'm used to it.
Yeah. Yeah, this don't even affect you probably.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
No, not at all. Married
All right.
to a truck driver and then now a biker, so we're all
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Nothing surprises Lolly anymore.
And then us.
I'm sorry I've not been very participatory in this one today because I'm
It's
trying
a-
to find this stuff for tonight and
Yeah, you do your thing,
feeling
please.
multitasking.
Please do it. Yeah, that's
Are you
great.
feeling better? Because you sound better.
Yeah, I do. I feel quite a bit better.
That's good. That's good. Oh,
Whew. Yep.
yeah, that was funny.
I know if we reflect on it a few more times, it's like I still got about 3-4 more bust outs if I had to, but trying not to, like, go away.
Trying not to is right, yeah.
Go away.
Yep. So yeah, man, I got a bunch of stuff to do. I gotta run down to Ocala and help her with the house for a little bit and get some other stuff done. We got the kitchen and the bathroom done down there, and we gotta take a couple other things apart. Get that ready for the movers on Monday and everything. The storage, and we gotta start working on this house, and yada yada.
I'll say hello to the
Yada,
gang.
Hello.
Let's get up closer. There you go.
Hello.
Hey, Frog. Go,
I
go,
hear you.
Frogzilla. What's up, brother?
Salty said, "Hey, Pro, go Frogzilla. What's up, brother? Good morning, coffee group. Sterling's naked.
Yeah.
Naked. That's how the
Yeah.
laugh started.
We need to know that.
That's how the hysterical,
He's not on camera.
wrenching.
A picture of a guy standing by a water tower telling you, hey, I'm naked.
Yeah, it's
You
a
know,
guy
that's just
standing
like-
by a water tower telling you you're naked.
Yes.
He's naked. Now you got the picture everybody else did.
I know.
I've been in the shittiest of moods sometimes, and Sterling has made me laugh my ass off.
Yeah, he's pretty good at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think of the first time he sang Go Frogzilla, and I just love it. I get giggly.
Yeah. That was really a cool thing to do, for sure.
It was just awesome.
Yeah.
And he's brave enough to do stuff like that and not worry
Yeah.
about it, you know. Plus, he sounds pretty damn good, man. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot to hide or be ashamed of when he sings. He sings way acceptable. To me, I don't know, you know.
He likes to play, but he does have a good voice.
Yeah.
I could see Sterling doing stand up. Like he could, like, if he put on some dark shades and a hat, I think he would feel comfortable, you know, because he doesn't like doing public things, you know. So he would, like, you know, he's got to put on a persona or something, you know,
You could do the Diceman.
Yeah, like, but he would
I
make
can't even get that.
dude. He would make people bend in half and die, dude. he would be slaying it, dude. He'd be selling out shows. He's funny. Like, he's one of those people, man. Just like every time I'm in like a shit mood, he can always make me laugh.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. He texted me the other day. He's like, "Are you all right?" I'm like, "No." I was like, "Well, you're honest." I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah. Nope.
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 He's like, "I'm fine." He's like, "Really?" I was like, "Nope."
Freaking fine, by the way.
Freaking fine. I'm fine.
Fine.
Fine. Oh man.
Oh wow, I got this whole video to go. I didn't even got nothing done and ready. I've made 2 cuts.
I'm gonna make her drive. Tired of driving. I don't want to drive down there. It's 40 minutes, 90 miles an hour. Oh, so it's just like especially and it makes me nervous in the van.
Yeah.
I don't like doing 90 miles an hour in the van. But we may have to take the van because it's easier to take, shit back.
That's what 3 cameras look like waiting to be edited.
Ay, ay, ay.
You got there's the sound on my helmet. The top layer is the rear view, obviously. And then we got the front view that sits on the handlebar. And then that's my helmet. That's the one that I use all the voice off. So yeah. And then
it's a lot.
You don't hear no audio, do you, on that?
No.
I didn't think so. But yeah, that's it. So I have it taking it off the stand and going out. There's something a little different to look at. I don't know. Big deal. Anything different's different.
Yeah.
To me. I forgot what I even headed up there for. I know, but it's been running up. It's been running good. Hasn't been shutting off, and
yeah, maybe you were doing the what was
scaring me?
You were doing to it? You were doing the clutch cable.
Yeah. Did I look at? I think I looked at. I don't even know.
And then you cleaned them.
Yeah, I had it clean. I did all that. Probably just doing a general check over. Who knows? Playing with the lift, I got one. I put it up there so I feel like I've really done something cool. Wow, I used my lift. I can do it. I've always wanted one. Now I got one. I really can't use it for much. I got one. I change oil.
It usually works.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like I thought it was a mechanic, but mechanics have a lift. If you got a lift, you're going to look like a mechanic. You can pretend. Yeah. It's like back in the day when I had all guitars and full stacks and all the professional top equipment that people would dream of having because I'd waste all my money on it. I just couldn't play that well. I practiced. It wasn't not because I didn't give it my all, but it just didn't. Some people got it. Some people don't.
Yeah.
And I was kind of the latter. I can squeeze out a little bit here and there and do it. It makes me happy. But as far as a performance guy, no. Too many mistakes.
Some people can.
We're our worst critics.
Salty.
Yeah, but
sometimes
mistakes.
You just got to let it get out there.
But when you listen to others and you're going, damn, how do they do that? They play flawlessly, and they're really good at what they do. Of course, they probably make a mistake or two or whatever, but you're like, they really know how to make it fit. I mean, it ain't
Yeah,
totally.
but most of them are doing the same thing that you're doing. They're thinking, they hear that mistake and they hear that mistake, and this is, they don't think it's very good.
Yeah,
But when somebody else listens to it, and like we listen to it, we think it's great.
probably,
So
maybe, yeah. And
just ask them.
I listened to a guy play online last night. It's like if I had to play alongside him, I'd feel like freaking Eddie Van Halen because it was horrible.
Yeah.
And he was, yeah, and he was talking about like, and see, I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy up there noodling around doing stuff and have a me out there going, that guy really sucks.
Sucks.
I was waiting, because they'll probably get on and actually tell you. But the people that were in his chat too are like, supporting him. I'm like, what do you got? What do you got? Like this little fan base of people that come in and stroke your ego for you and leave. And he's talking, yeah, I only use a Marshall and I got this Marshall head and he's got a Gibson in the background and got this other thing. He's got a bunch of guitars, and he was talking about back in wow, you've been playing since 2010. You still sound like this. And once in a while he'll get on that one string. He'll get on one string and he'll go come up real fast. You just make a bunch of nonsense noise, and people are going, wow, man, that was cool. You really, and I'm like,
no, it's not.
Like, Sick could do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No offense, just saying, Sick could do that.
I've never touched a guitar in my life, practically.
But I could teach you how to do that within a couple minutes. You could be like, there's people out there, and there's fans that he has out there, whatever you call them, or just listeners or whatever. It's just like amazing. And I watch him just to get just to see how do you pull that off and get people to actually be nice to you in your chat.
Yeah, I know this guy from when I used to live in Jersey. He used to do local bars, and he was a one-man show. He would play and sing, and I tell you, dude, he was good. He would sing and do stuff, and we were discussing
you being naked, Sterling. That's what we've been discussing.
Yeah, we were discussing how much you kill us and crack us up and get us into good moods when we feel like.
Yeah,
or at least me, when I could be in the worst mood, and Sterling, I was telling everybody, Sterling makes me laugh.
Yeah, and it's about having a comedy act and
and then
stuff like that.
Yeah,
talking about singing Frogzilla, and it was a lot about you after you left, man. You left us with the "I'm naked" and we didn't hear nothing.
Yeah, and we were hysterical.
Just picturing things. We were left with.
And then we were saying how you could sell out shows and with an on-stage performance.
Lolly's back.
And slay the audience, and they would all be in stitches.
Lolly, you booted yourself.
No.
Just for fun? Just for fun?
Every now and then.
Got the fiddling.
I got to hit a button,
She was playing the StreamYard fiddle, and boom. Next thing you know, I was gone. Whoopsie.
No, on the phone, it's difficult because every time something comes in, I try to check it, and then I go back, and it kicks me out.
Like,
so I have to shut the YouTube off because it puts me back into YouTube, and I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I need StreamYard.
They should have a little on your phone where you could have a couple different pages up like you would on a computer or whatever. It would be kind of nice,
It would.
Like have it at least act like two screens. I think I used to have an Android that would do that, would split screen. So now that I remember, and that was years ago.
Yeah, it'll split screen with different things, but it won't let you pull up like multiple YouTubes or multiple
pages. Yeah.
Pages. You can only have or it's only letting me have the one. There may be a way and I don't know it, but it just keeps, like when I go to the chat, I'm used to just hitting the back button. But if I hit the back button from the chat, it takes me out of StreamYard and puts me back in YouTube.
Yep.
So then I have to shut the YouTube down, go back to the link, get the link, come back in. So
I know.
I try
get
not
you.
to hit
Woo!
buttons, but every now and then I hit the wrong one.
So, Moto, I'm gonna bounce. You want me to just leave it open? I'll just leave the stage. You can still run it if you want.
Yeah, I'd rather do some stuff. Tell you the truth, if you're gonna head out, because I got some things like I wanted to edit this video, and you know what I mean.
Yeah, I hear you, bro.
If you want to just leave it open, I mean that's up to you. But if you're heading out to
Ocala.
That's right. You told me that. Yeah. How long's that gonna all be for you?
That's
Your
gonna be a
adventure.
couple hours. It's gonna be like at least 2 hours, 3 hours, maybe. Hopefully not 3 hours.
Well, you got something to do today. It's cool. That way I can get a few things done. We'll catch up with you later and stuff. That sound cool?
A lot of driving. Yes, it does.
Yeah, because I really would like to get a few things done.
Yeah.
And if you needed me here to do something, yeah, you know, I would. I appreciate it yesterday, and then I woke up this morning. I go, man, I can hear you now. Like, cuss yourself out, because I was doing the same thing. You're a horrible friend, dude.
Yeah.
You're horrible. But I mean, you had people up there. You had things going. I was like, that's great, you know. And it's good to have some fresh faces. And Salty was on. So
I'm glad Salty came on. That was fantastic. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's always a pleasure when people join you.
Yeah.
Sick, he says what? He says something.
It's like a rare.
I'll put it up. The drive from the yeah. Mm-hmm.
Go for no.
We're being good.
No.
Yeah, we're being good. Everybody's getting along, man. We're gonna encourage that today.
It's usually just quiet.
Yeah.
Ow.
Well, Lolly, if nothing else, we'll see you tonight, and good luck for you. I hope your research goes good and you find what you need.
Thank you.
Enjoy
I found
yourself.
a couple of things, not what I'm looking for, so it's a little aggravating, but we'll get there.
Yeah,
it's
and
cool. We'll get there.
And we got T-bones on Monday, right?
Probably, usually.
Rabbit Hole tonight and T-bones Monday, and then John's Tuesday and John's tonight.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool beans.
What we're doing. All right.
I'm gonna drop out and see y'all soon.
Sterling, thanks
See you
for
later, guys.
making me laugh again.
That was a good time. Bye.
I forgot to end the live. I forgot to end the stream. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you later. Goodbye.